Just want me to watch the camera right now?
That's cool, man. I'll come in and let you know. Oh, I'm
I'm
good.
sorry.
We live, man.
All right.
We don't want to start it off. We start it off.
All right, Shalom, Akim Shalom. Hey, Yabashim Al-Shah, Barakatham to the household of faith out there. Brothers and sisters that can believe in his truth in these last days. Before us brothers start though, we want to give all praises to the creator of the heavens and the earth. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. Yeah, double honors to the elder apostle, the elder bishops of the great millstone, and peace and mercy once again to the hopeful elect. Hey, through the grace and power of Yabashim Al-Shah, we back out here another Saturday to teach the truth of the scriptures, to bring down, to chant down Babylon, to tell the truth, man. And we at the end of this thing. We at the end of this thing, all right? What's been going down is dealing with how Donald Trump is basically destroying America. He's crashing the economy. That's what he's doing. And
Right.
the new thing is dealing with the terrorists, the ports. Man, we've been just reporting on it, man. We're gonna continue to report on it. Continue to tell the truth, man. Whatever brothers got, let's jump straight into it. Second Ezra 15.
You got it?
Right at the top.
Second chapter 15, verse 1. And it says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy."
And that's the most important thing that the Heavenly Father wants us to speak is the prophecies. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. That's how you know we're telling the truth, because we saying things before it happened.
Right.
But the thing is, what we're doing, we're giving credit to the Creator, Yahweh, through His beloved Son Yahweh Shah. We're giving credit where credit is due. This is all the working of the Heavenly Father.
Right.
Yeah. Good.
Yep. The words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord. Hey, Jeremiah 1:5, one of my favorite scriptures. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Get that real quick just to back it up.
I got you right here.
Yeah.
This is Prophet Jeremiah, chapter 1, beginning at verse 5. It says, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations."
And that's where it's at. Certain spirits of Most High God set up has been sanctified to do what they're doing, man. Their spirit already been programmed. You know, it's just a certain time frame the Most High allowed them to come onto this planet and prophesy His words, what He put in our mouth.
Yep.
This time around, pretty much we have to be bring back up, you know, through our parents and all that. And Most High had His teachers, His men already out there, and we just fell in line with, hey, the scripture said, "My sheep hear my voice."
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
That's right.
I'm sure Shabbat I can.
Right? It says, "And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true."
Yeah. So hey, like it talks about Isaiah the 19th chapter. It talks about a cruel Lord should rule over you.
Right.
God damn it, this dude DJ fucking T, his ass is cruel than a motherfucker. And now people are having buyer's remorse, like Apostle Tar coined it, where they mad they put this dude in the office.
Really, they didn't put him in the office.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, they even.
People don't understand how, man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's mind blowing.
Yeah.
Here they got you voting, then that your vote matters. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Right.
Now, everybody, so that gonna cause uproars. People gonna lose their fucking minds. It's gonna get chaotic, man.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
actually thought they're free and their votes really matter and all that stuff. We have the right to do this. We have the right to no, you don't. They're about to bring in a new order, and all you people about to be fucked out here, man.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep. Exactly how the scripture said. You know. Yeah, you go ahead, Doc.
Okay. It says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee, neither let the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee."
Woo! Yeah.
Now, I was going to say all types of people coming up. I used to be a Hebrew Israelite and all that.
All that crap, bro.
You're an idiot, man.
Yep.
You know, once upon a time, your family members looking at you crazy. Now look, like, people ain't really saying too much nowadays, huh?
No.
Especially within your family line and all that stuff, friends that you knew. Things that people are about to be very affected by these tariffs and everything that's about to come down the line, man.
Yeah, you
People's
seen
lives
that?
are to change, man.
Exactly. Yeah, it kind of like I cut you off a little bit. You seen the video I put together yesterday? It was an Edomite in the car. He was crying, and he was like, his friends All of his friends is killing themselves. They overdosing on drugs. They doing stupid shit that's causing them life-threatening situations. And he was crying. He said he didn't give a fuck. He gonna cry on camera. I was like, damn. That's the lure for you, man. These people getting everything snatched from them.
Yep. This is only the beginning, man. And it's happening worldwide. That whole blackout that happened over there in
Where was
France, Portugal, all that.
Checking this shit out.
Yeah, that blackout that happened over there in Europe. That happened. I don't know if the lights came back on.
I'm not sure yet.
Stuck in the elevator.
Yeah.
We got stuck on the trains over there in Portugal, France, and Spain.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Imagine everything run off power in this society.
Yep.
So when the Lord just take the fucking power away, it's gonna cause a lot of just judgment time.
Yeah. Matter of fact, in the LC where we stay at, the power had went out for like hours. The whole over there on you know where Viata where you stay,
you had seen it.
all the way. The movies for everybody. I was going to the movies that day, and people was going to Palmdale saying, "Yeah, man, how do we get our money? Because the power went out, and you know what I'm saying, and you know, because in the middle of the movie it just shut off on them. You know, so everybody was migrating from the LC all the way to Palmdale.
What the hell?
You know
man?
what I'm saying? And
Fucking
yeah,
bugged out,
I'm talking
bro.
about blocks and blocks, grocery stores, gas stations. You know what I'm saying? At that time, you know, I thought about motherfuckers that's in that mind state of like, I don't give a fuck. They in cash registers, like, you know,
hell
like, fuck that. Ain't no camera system watching me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All I got to do is worry about my you know, the people I work with.
You know,
I say something.
You know, crime gonna just shoot up.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
It's
Crime
lawless.
In that time, crime is gonna shoot up, man. Shit gonna go down, and you better be right with the Lord, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this thing is going to be a worldwide effect. They want to bring in this new world order, man.
Yeah.
Bringing this digital currency, so to speak, which is going to lead to MOTV.
Yeah.
And people who have their minds on the society wherever you at, they're going to bug out.
Yeah.
Right? What that dude said, you will own nothing
And be happy.
Bull fucking shit. People about to go crazy.
Yeah.
He was not about to be happy, so they already got all the different plans set in place.
Yeah.
Trump just militarized the police force and all that.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Because people are about to lose. Because people got a lot of investments in this society. And they got businesses, stocks, houses, all types of shit. They're not just like the scripture said, just like the days of Noah.
Yeah.
So shall be coming the day of the Lord.
Woo!
Be eating and drinking,
Giving in marriage.
and everything is okay. Nice sunny day, right?
Yeah.
Bam!
Just like that.
Just like that, your port's going empty. The shelves and the fucking Stater Brothers and shit going empty. It's going to go empty. You know what I'm saying? All the different stores is going to be closing down. Which they're already closing down. Right? It's fucking crazy. Like, wow, it's happening, man.
Man, finally. Like, Lord, thank you.
Those banks are shutting down.
Yeah.
People can't withdraw their money.
Yeah.
You know, Esau's bugging out.
Right.
Yeah.
Hospitals are shutting down. As
Yeah,
well.
hospital, bro.
Yeah, I got one that actually work in the hospital. I called her. I say, oh, it's good. She said, it's not good, man.
Woo!
It's not good, man. Shit is happening. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So this is a worldwide thing happening going on.
I got a real quick precept, Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Ooh, that's beautiful. That's why I always say rejoice. That's what he left to rejoice.
Yeah.
Everybody else could be fucking the fuck out.
Yeah, because what it's saying, Esdras, or his Wisdom of Solomon, we should be merry and have abundance.
Yep.
That's the moment when the Lord gonna have miracles and the right hand side just showing up like crazy, man. Right now it's like a hell of a thing on faith, which is gonna continually be like that.
Yeah.
But then the Lord gonna be showing things that manifest right in front of your face. Yeah. And you gonna be thankful that you believe when before things happen. You know?
Putting in work.
Yeah. fucking doing it, bro.
When you put in work, man, you prepare like you prepare for a boxing championship fight. You put in that work, so your confidence is gonna be high.
Right.
That's how our confidence is gonna be.
Yep.
You've been putting in the work.
Mm-hmm.
Bring brothers, whatever the Lord asks us to the best of our ability.
Yeah.
We have that spiritual treasure in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
A spiritual bank account nobody can touch.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I got another quick
Let's get it, man.
Isaiah 33:6.
Oh, yeah.
And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Stability of what? Of your mind. Of your spirit, man. You're gonna be losing it. Bugging out.
That's gonna be like, bro, that's a hell of a treasure to mentally be stable when shit is fucking crazy as
People
fuck.
dying in front of you.
Fuck.
Folks committing suicide.
Yeah.
Raped. Children dying, bro.
You hear a concentration camp, people yelling in that
Yeah.
God damn.
Man, all these scriptures and prophecies going on in your head, like, wow.
Yeah.
And you have a little personal conversation with Moses, like, man, I ain't know it's gonna be like this, Lord.
Yeah.
Brother Ezra's like, whoa, it's me.
Oh yeah.
He was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's how we gonna be praising
That's
our
how we
on
were
shop, man.
This is about to go. You know? Go ahead.
It says, in strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Fear in the Lord, man. Be all right, bro. Man, you got certain Israelites who don't fear the Lord. Because it was imputed unto them to fear the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he put it in our, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yo, you better do what I gotta do.
Oh
Hey,
man.
brothers have their little testimonies of demonic attacks,
Right.
near-death experiences.
Yep.
You like, holy shit, you the
Yep.
Lord.
Yep.
So I could have got you there, I could have got you here. Remember this?
Mm-hmm.
You got to take heed to those
Those
spiritual,
signs.
those
Yeah.
signs, the warnings.
Bro, there's all kinds of testimonies like that, man. I should not be here, brothers.
Hey, you made a solid point, bro. You said the fear of the Lord was instilled into us, but it wasn't instilled to other ones. Let me real quick, God.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Sirach chapter 1, verse 14. It says to fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. It was created with the faithful in the womb.
That's it.
That's the elect.
Jeremiah 1 and 5.
Yep. It's in the DNA.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Spiritual DNA.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't touch that, man.
Man.
You can't even fathom that, man.
You can't.
Certain souls the Lord set up to be the way we are. All different trials, tribulations of life. So here we are. It's in the world, man. Jake is a fucking loser, man.
Losing like a
You don't own shit. You don't own nothing,
Yeah.
man.
Right.
woman running over you. Hell
You
no.
over you running games around you and shit.
Yeah, but hella
Sucking
pride.
dick in your house and you at work and shit.
Jake blew his fucking heat. That bitch dead.
Shit like that you gotta deal with, man.
Yeah, bro.
What the fuck is that?
That's crazy. Bitch, you recorded too, man. This
Sick
world
ass voice
up.
Yeah, this shit's crazy.
It's fucked up, man. Because here we're no people.
Mm-hmm.
And Jake is getting treated like such.
Yeah.
I wonder why they getting treated like that, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know the prophecies, man.
Yeah.
You don't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
Man,
Real fucking talk.
I got something.
You know what I'm saying?
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 2, verse 27. It says, "Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance."
Oh, that was it.
Be not worry and teaching, man. And enduring.
Yeah.
It gets hard and all that shit. But fuck that.
Yeah.
Stay hard.
God can sit
Do what you gotta
Yeah, man.
do what you gotta do. Send your prayers up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That praying, man.
Hey, shit ain't nothing else, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck else you gonna do, man? What, you gonna chase a career right now? You gonna go to college?
Go to college.
Yeah,
I get married. I
Yeah, bro.
find the love of my life. The fuck?
And part of that abundance too is that oil. You know, it talks about how the man ain't gonna, certain men ain't gonna have that oil.
Oh.
We gonna have abundance of it.
Yeah.
Meaning we gonna have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the times, what to do, how to act, how you know what I'm saying, how to call on a name. You know what I'm saying, and to be a spiritual man in that time. Hey, we spiritual men now, but in that time, you're gonna really have to like have faith on the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna have abundance of that faith. The Lord gonna increase us, man.
Yeah.
Woo! You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Go again, sir.
Hell yeah, bro.
This is the prophet Micah chapter 7 and verse 7. It says, "Therefore I will look unto the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. I will wait for the power of my salvation.
Man, that's what we're doing, man. What the hell? He created this thing, man. You know? So what I'm supposed to do? Listen to what he has instructed in that book.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the only way.
Only way.
He said, wait ye upon me while I rise up against the nations, roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Because my determination is to gather the nations.
Which is happening.
The fuck? He said, my determination.
Yeah.
That's a bar to gather the nations, man. I'm determined. I'm gonna fuck their asses out. Watch.
Yeah. And you see what in Iran they blew up. What was that? They blew up over there. I forget what they blew up. It was at a nuclear facility or something like that.
Yeah,
or
something happened, man. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
There be so much going on. You're like,
Yeah. It's like.
Yeah, then that fire that's happened in Israel.
Yeah.
The Lord started fanning that shit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, the fire kindles, man.
Yeah, that shit's funny. He was banning that motherfucker.
1948 scumbags, man.
Damn devils.
Go ahead, brother.
It says, I will wait for the power of my salvation. My power will hear me.
Man, the Lord is hearing us. Hey, in the last days, man, the scripture clearly says in the last days he's going to raise us up, man.
Yeah.
In that third day.
Yep.
Thick head nigga, we could be here another 1,000 years. Yeah, right.
That nigga throw,
On
man.
that third day.
Yeah, man.
Soon as
Through this whole shit in quickly, bro.
Yeah.
I got something. This is 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord.
That's what we always do in these shows.
Yeah.
I always see brothers in the highways and byways. You know what I'm saying? Steadfast and movable. Man, the brother said, where you gonna go back to, man?
Yeah.
Right, we ain't
Fucking shut them, bro.
Brothers in their 40s and shit.
Right.
I know, bro. Hey, bro, look at it, bro.
What you gonna do?
And that's
I'm
like
a
the tree.
manager, man. I got a manager job.
Yeah, I'm a manager.
Hey man, this world is true, man. If you thinking like that, man, you in the wrong space.
Hey, remember? I know your brother seen. Oh, baby, she gave her kidney to her. Was it her manager?
boss.
Her boss
Her boss, and then her boss fired her for taking too long
to recover.
to recover, man. Ain't
Man, come on,
Man,
yo.
you need your kidneys, man.
I know what the hell's wrong with people, man. This shit is weird, man.
Stupid, bro. Sadist children.
Shit was crazy.
And she was a J.
It was like an article, so I don't remember if it had a picture. Or
Yeah,
nothing.
it really didn't say if she was Edom or.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck you do that for, dummy?
But the point is, yo, like when the disciples was following Yahweh Shai, they was like, where the fuck we gonna go?
Right,
You got
right.
to choose. That's the mentality.
Words of life.
Yeah. Words of life. What the fuck? If you know the 100% truth, and you know what's coming, you gotta be immovable, man.
Yeah.
Always
Like a
about in the truth. Go ahead, bro.
Like it, bro. Like a tree, like it talks about in Psalms 1st chapter.
Yeah.
That's a spirit, bro.
Oh, man.
144.
You doing that?
Like Psalms
Nah,
first
just,
chapter,
yeah.
like a tree planted by the waters, like by the and that's how we are. A tree ain't going. Even if a tree could walk, a tree wouldn't walk nowhere away from the waters.
Right.
By the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
it's gonna
it needs
stay
that.
right there,
needs
and
the
that's how we are. You know what I'm saying? We follow the Lord wherever he goes.
That's right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So we moving in the spirit. We walking with the Lord, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
It says, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord.
Gosh, man. They say that little chastisement. Let me get that real quick.
And how you know that our work is not in vain is that we read about the great man today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
their works followed them.
Their works follow
You know what
them.
I'm saying? Yep.
Matter of fact, it goes in
Which one?
here on Sirach 39. It says Sirach 39 and 1. It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies. Now I'm gonna go down to verse 9. It says, many shall commend his understanding, and so long as the world endureth, it shall not be blotted out. His memorial shall not depart away, and his name shall live from generation to generation.
Yeah, stars forever.
Yeah. So that's what we talking about right now. It says, nations shall show forth his wisdom, and the congregation shall declare his praise. If he die, he shall leave a greater name than 1,000, and if he live, he shall increase it.
That's real quick, man. Hey, that's all. Call that. Damn, man. We gonna deal with the word immortality, legendary status. Legendary status.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think Tupac was something. Oh man, Tupac ain't got shit on.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna be remembered in the kingdom.
What I'm saying is that society. He's always being brought up.
Right. Yeah, bro.
He's always being brought. He's like, what the fuck? We can't get away from this nigga.
Yes.
That's legendary. But that's gonna be even more in the kingdom for the righteous man.
Man.
On a whole other level, man. Let me get one real quick. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 1.
Yeah.
But the souls of the righteous are in the hands of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die of trials and tribulations. Even some was passed on to the spiritual realm. And their departure is taken from misery. And they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace.
Peace.
I actually had a dream, the beloved brother of Barack Obama. Recently, you know, I was in New York with my fucking Charger driving, and I had to do my brakes. I still gotta do my fucking brakes. He was in my back seat. He's like, brother, slow down. And I was like, man, we gonna be late for camp, brother. I hit the brakes, my car turned shit. He was in the car with me. I was like, man, we gonna be late for camp. Man, we fucking slow down, man. We late, bro.
That's how you know. He's
He was in the back seat of my car smiling, man.
That's beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
He waiting on us.
Yeah. And they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. You got some brothers walking around amongst us that are already immortals. That's going to be manifested, man.
Right.
Put in a situation like, damn, like the brothers that got thrown into the fire.
Yeah.
Right.
That was some immortal shit, bro. That was shot gonna protect some of us like that, man. You know? And after being a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded, man. Greatly rewarded. That's the point.
Yeah.
God has proved them and found them worthy for themselves, man. You don't have to keep reading, but that's the point.
Exactly. Yeah. I got immortal.
Man. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
I got immortal in the etymology. It says deathless, undying, unperishable, endless. Opposite of mortal.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You got rest of our Jakes, they mere mortals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They mere mortals out here.
Yeah.
They don't got the foresight.
That nigga Diddy.
No, they have the insight.
Esau trying to get on that level with the, you know, he's talking about merging.
Man with machine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But he ain't getting there.
No, he got it. He got it. But the Lord is not going to allow him to fulfill it. Fulfill his new world order. Because he has it, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
These things it's going to matter. It's going to be crazy.
He's talking about putting his mind, you know, transcend it
into the machine.
They made movies like that where they got their whole consciousness into a AI.
Yeah.
Lord, bro.
Black Mirror.
Bro, Lord allowed this man to do them things.
Right.
But he's not going to fulfill his new order. Bro.
Right, that's right.
He's not going to fulfill his new order, bro.
It says in the middle of him eating, it talks about in the middle of him eating, what's that? Is that Job?
Yeah, that's a joke.
Yeah,
bro. So, brothers, man, we're going to be fighting them things. Some brothers be fighting them things, man.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So that shit real, bro. They put it in Invincible cartoon.
That shit was invincible.
That shit was.
Shit look crazy too.
It's not going to work.
right.
That's part of his new order to pretty much take out the natural order of the Most High and replace it with machine.
Yeah.
That's what we want, like iRobot and all that shit.
Matrix.
Yeah, the Matrix. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the Lord allowed this man to do these things so prophecy can be fulfilled. But it's going to get smashed.
Right.
But the tabernacle of David got to have some fun now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
You already know. And no weapon formed against us is gonna prosper.
They put in the X-Men cartoons, you know what I'm saying, with the robots and cyborgs and all that shit. So it's right there, man.
Yeah.
But it's not going to prevail. It's artificial, man. It's going to malfunction.
Right.
Whatever y'all brothers.
I got it. You got it.
Let me just real quick, Daniela quote this. Job 20:22. It says, "In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits."
That's with Esau. Straits, man. Things not pretty much the Lord going to take over. Disrupt all his plans. That Satan told him to do.
Right.
All right, Satan, fall back. I got this nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It says, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
And that's the uprising of the people.
You could link that to Isaiah 13.
Right.
Jake chasing,
Chase like a chase roll?
Chase roll.
Yeah.
Right.
Because the wicked right there is Jake.
The laborers.
Laborers. Yeah.
That's the uprising as well. People will start uprising, and
Insurrection.
Second verse 15.
Yeah, insurrection.
Yep.
All that's going to take place, brother.
Right.
Yep. It says, when he is about to fill his belly.
Which is New World Order.
Yeah.
People going to get chipped up and all that stuff.
Yep.
Bringing the AI system.
Yep. Says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Heavenly Father shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
That's the opposition the Most High got set up through the men of the Lord, the angelic forces and all that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he gonna be stopped. This dude ain't written for him.
He gotta be stopped.
It's not written for him to win. You know what I'm saying?
Because he got to fulfill him being the red horse, the pale horse, the man of sin, the son of perdition. So the Lord gave him great power.
Yeah.
When it comes to the point, he's going to stop him like, boom, gotcha.
Right.
Because he's in the quagmire.
Yeah,
he's
he
in
is.
the trick bag as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His playbook never changes.
Right. And then is them old motherfuckers is dying off, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Died.
Yeah. Pope just died. The motherfuckers that been holding the plans for the heads of this shit is dying.
Hey, that's crazy. When he passed, Klaus Schwab
Step down
at the age of 88.
See?
You know what I'm saying? Which would,
Mortals.
Yeah.
Mere mortals.
yeah.
Okay, Evelyn dead. Evelyn Rothschild dead.
The Lord is in control, man.
Yeah. Jacob Rothschild dead.
Yeah.
Shit, old ass. Take your ass back
They
to
waiting to
school.
get put into slavery.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly,
The
bro.
ones who do make it, they can
You know
be
what I'm
straight.
saying? Where we at, man? Where we at?
Where
You got something?
That was it for me. That was
Real
it.
fast. Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood.
Who's our enemy? Jake don't know they got enemies, man.
Right.
Think we in America is all good. I got everybody's got promoted, I got a new house.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a man. You know what I'm saying?
I got a
Niggas
beautiful
all
life.
good.
Beautiful wife. Beautiful life.
Niggas just got their football contracts and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, NBA finals on it.
Yeah. Draft
You know what I'm
days.
saying?
Yeah.
We made it. We made it making a difference. We just slaves, bro.
Yeah.
Charleston White broke that shit down so beautifully.
Yeah.
You just a slave. They know.
Yeah,
They know
Charleston.
everything about you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like slavery.
Yeah.
Sit back and just move you around, move your numbers around and shit. You know?
The Lord is bringing out soldiers. There's even brothers that got, their father Jake, and they ain't the truth. Their father Jake, but their mother Edom. You know what I'm saying? Brothers understand that their mom's gonna have to be destroyed, man.
Yeah, she gonna be left.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man.
Yep.
So it says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood.
Which is Esau, his New World Order, everything he's coming with, man. The satanic super soldiers.
Yeah, them said, bro, fucking left hand side super soldiers, bro.
Yeah, bro.
With demons on them, enchanted demons summoned in them.
Yeah, not a game. That's the
Fucking,
left hand of Yahweh Shimei Shah.
that's some crazy shit, bro.
Crazy shit.
Like, what the fuck?
So that's what I'm saying. The Lord allowed you to know this truth. Are you under the banner of great most now? You gotta count your blessings and do the work. Be a brother, man.
Yeah, right.
Because this is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts out of this world. In 1 hour though, man. This movie's gonna be so action-packed. 1 hour. 1 hour action-packed. Non-stop judgment, spiritual power.
Yeah, right.
1 hour, bro.
Right.
Missiles, fucking spaceships and shit.
Oh, man. Brothers of
1
spiritual
hour,
power
bro.
and
Laser beams.
laser beams.
Yeah, bro.
You can't watch none of that on
You can't.
Netflix.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Live and
Netflix, they
direct,
got
bro.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, in 1 hour.
Bro.
It says, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them.
Yeah, so it will be the angelic forces. Brothers getting spiritual power. Because he's going to the word standard. Most pretty much dealing with our spiritual power.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what's going to happen. What else we have?
Yeah.
Standing firm in the face of death, man.
Right.
We're going to be facing death all around us, man. Because they'll be trying to hunt us down, brothers. You know?
Yeah.
I had dreams like that, man. And I don't know. I hopefully am part of that number. Everywhere I went, within 24 hours, I had to leave, man.
Woo! That's what's that? Yeah, that's the pilgrim.
And I had the ability to fly, to get the fuck out of here. Yeah. To where I got to another position, and I couldn't levitate no more. And they surrounded me. I was like, all right. And all of a sudden, that power came. I lit the asses up with laser beam.
Oh,
I got the fuck out of there, bro.
What's the X-Men dude that could do that?
Cyclops.
Yeah.
Cyclops.
Yeah, Cyclops, man. Superman can do that. Yeah.
Bring it out. This is the word standard in the Hebrew. It's nawas, and it says to flee, escape, to take flight,
Take flight.
to fly.
Yeah,
To,
spiritual.
it says in parentheses to the attack.
Yep.
It says to put to flight, drive hastily, to cause to disappear.
Hey, man.
The Lord gonna give us.
And brothers grow up watching the X-Men cartoons, people watching them fucking Marvel superheroes, and they know that, man.
Yeah.
They know that. They ain't dealing with that situation with Project Looking Glass. Y'all brothers know about that?
Yeah.
Project Looking Glass,
Yeah.
they seen their future, they seen their demise.
They know they through.
They know they through. They seen the men. That's why Volcan, they fucked up in the head. Volcan fucked up in the head.
Yeah.
They
We all
like
chunky now.
dummies. They ain't got the truth.
Yeah.
Them niggas is playing.
Yeah.
They been infiltrated.
Yeah.
One particular group, we ain't budget. We ain't trying to hang out with you niggas.
We ain't trying to debate.
We ain't trying to debate.
We trying to go have a pizza. Let's go get pizza
We don't get
now.
no pizza with you, nigga.
They used to get willing to get lost.
That's
Yeah,
it.
you come around us, we looking at you like we were ready to smite you, bro.
That's it.
And then, you know, when the consequences later, like,
Yeah.
bro, I couldn't help myself. I can't stand that cracker, bro. I'm so sorry, brother.
Yeah.
That's how I feel you run them cars are. I feel like y'all just want to smite the ass, bro. You see a bunch of, 1948, no, don't do nothing, brothers, carnally.
Yeah.
It's in your spirit, you feel
Yeah,
that
you
way,
yell
yo.
as soon as you see him, bro.
It don't feel right like this. It don't feel right, man.
Slap this.
Those are ancient enemies, bro.
Yeah.
BC enemies, okay?
Uh-huh.
BC time frame.
Wow.
Ever since we came out of Egypt, they was fucking with us, man.
Yeah.
Ever since.
Killing the back,
The Lord said,
backside.
man, put that in a memorial, man. We're gonna get these Khazars, man.
Right.
Big
Since
North
the
bastards.
BC.
Yeah.
Think about that, man. He's talking about war with Amalek from generation to generation, man.
Yeah, look at
BC enemies.
That's a ancient. This nigga's an ancient enemy.
Demon, bro.
God damn.
To this day.
To this day. You still get with them false dudes. They're ancient enemies that the Most High set up, man.
Yep, and you look at all of the shit our people into, the goddamn 1948ers behind it, funding it,
Yeah.
whether it be through the goddamn music industry, the damn porn industry, the fucking media.
Man.
Nigga hijacked the media in the early 1900s and rewrit everything. Took all the goddamn truth out, put all the fake in.
Yeah, fashion.
Hospital, the
All
medical,
that.
the medical
Medical
system,
world.
that was taken over by the Rockefellers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Media.
That's why when you go up in there now, they trying to keep you.
Right.
You go in there, you just want to get a checkup, and they all, we need to do this, we need to do that, we need to do. They trying to keep you so they can get you hooked on their drugs and have you as a customer for life.
Yeah, that's the goddamn real fucking drug lord.
The longer they keep you, the more money they make.
Yeah.
And then when your woman go in there, she's pregnant, they'll offer her, they'll say some shit like, well, she needs a
C-section.
A C-section.
Yeah. Because they
And,
get
and
more
that's
money.
committed surgery.
Yeah.
I mean, that's considered surgery.
Yeah.
So the doctor get more money on that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that fucks up the woman.
Right. Yeah.
that shit's-
Her abdominal muscles is through for life.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta really, put the right stuff in your body in order to get them muscles back right, man.
Right.
Ooh.
It's like you said, it's like 7 layers.
Yeah, they cut through layers of muscle, man. Your abdomen is
couldn't
that's
see it.
all muscle, man.
My daughter was born. They had to do an emergency C-section. She a Benjamin. She all over the belly. The umbilical cord got wrapped around her.
Oh, okay.
So they pulled her out the room. I woke up, I was like, what the fuck? And I couldn't go. And when I finally got in the room, it's like, no, you can't see this. I didn't know they did all that.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I just
shit.
sit there with my ex, you know, rub her and shit, like everything gonna be all right, man.
Damn.
It's not a game, man.
Nope.
Yeah.
This mother, what?
Yeah.
Hey, curse when you
no
come
more
in
babies,
and curse
man.
when you go out.
But now brothers know what to do. You know,
Yeah.
we have the insight, we've been more
Right,
educated.
exactly. Yep.
Now we know what to do.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Got me a wife.
Got to insert.
I'm happy to be here, man.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 24, and verse 20. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations.
Right.
Yeah.
The first of the nations, like the elder said, when we was coming out of Egypt, they was the first to attack us. And the way they attacked us was straight up on some whole shit.
Yeah, it was some weak shit.
Because after we passed, they waited till we passed, and then they attacked the elderly and the youngest.
Yeah.
That was in the back of it. Matter of fact, if somebody want to get it in Exodus,
Yeah, I was looking
it
for
should be a precept right there. You got a precept Bible?
God.
17.
Yeah, and also the first of the
spell
nation,
fucking
they're the top.
They the top nation.
Edomite
A-M-A-L-E-K.
aristocrats. That's controlling shit.
A-M-A-L-E-K.
See how deep that is, man? And then that links up with Esau's lineage.
Yeah.
When you go to Genesis, the 36th chapter.
That's right.
Should be
You
Exodus
know, that's
17.
part of the lineage.
Where you at, bro? Numbers
24 and 20.
24,
Oh, you got it? You got it?
I
You
am.
got the one in Exodus?
Con.
All right.
This is Exodus 17. And I'll start at verse 13. It says, and Joshua discomforted Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword. And the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua.
And it was we doing that again today.
Yep.
To remind you, brothers, they're the top enemies we have. That's right. In our land, with our fucking nationality. I'm from Levi. Remember the Hollywood thing? I'm from Levy.
I'm Levy.
Levy ass bitch, man.
I'm Levy.
I'm Levy. No, you ain't. Yo, serious. Yo, over in fucking New York,
I'm fucking sure.
fucking Brooklyn and shit.
Yeah, they down here on
They out
this block
here and
heavy.
shit. Control Hollywood. They control everything, man.
Yeah.
Claiming they're the Jews.
Hey, they in control of Homeland Security.
Right. I wonder why. I wonder why. Think about that.
Yep.
Man. I wonder why.
Yep. They in control of everything. But what they do is they're saying like a lot of these people, it was brought out, it was Edomite that brought it out. He was saying how all these officials that's high up in American society, whether it be the CIA, Homeland Security, all them alphabet groups, all of them, the ones that's running it, are dual citizenship to Israel.
Look at that.
Right? And they changed their names, like Alejandro Mayorkas. You would think that's a Latino, but he's a straight up so-called small hatter.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He's
yeah.
a straight up small hatter, man.
Yeah.
They call them crypto rats.
Yep. Crypto Jews.
Because they hide. You get the word crypto and go back to hit it.
Yeah, hit it.
Right?
Hit it.
Because they hide. Yeah, they hide amongst these other nations, man. You go down to Mexico,
Saudi
who do you think
Arabia.
running Mexico? Saudi Arabia too. Who running Mexico? Small
Oh,
hatters,
yeah,
man.
small hat, bro.
Small hatters run that place, man.
Small hat.
That's why you got Issachar trying to get up here to make a better living for themselves because them damn
19
small hatters, the
oppressing
1948ers, they oppressing them, man.
Yeah.
This Salakia, this is the account you want. And I'm going to jump up to verse 8.
Yeah.
Exodus 17 and 8. And if I could read it in the NLT, it says, while the people of Israel were still at Rephidim, the warriors of Amalek attacked them.
See that? Matter of fact, start up above it a couple verses.
Verse 6 or verse 5, it says, and the Lord said unto Moses, go on before the people and take with thee of the elders of Israel and thy rod wherewith thou smotest the river, take in thine hand and go. Behold, I will stand before thee there upon the rock of Horeb, and thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, that the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel. And he called the name of that place Massa, and Meribah because of the chiding of the children of Israel, and because they tempted the Lord, saying, is the Lord among us or not? Then came Amalek and fought with Israel and Rephidim.
That's not it. We talking about when he was leaving. I think it's in Deuteronomy.
Yeah, I was thinking. I kept looking for it.
Type in Amalek.
Oh, let me see.
Type in Amalek because it says hit the somebody read it earlier. Hit the stragglers, which was the elderly and the young. That's the same tactics they use today. They all this child sacrificing and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The same tactics. They're the ones behind that, man.
Yeah.
The adrenochrome and all that stuff. They're the ones that's funding that, man. They're vampires, man.
Maybe 25.
You know, they need.
I got it right here.
They need our blood. To maintain themselves, man.
I got it right here.
Yeah, that's
25 and 17.
Yeah, that's it.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 25, beginning at verse 17.
This is one right here.
It says, remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way, when ye were come forth out of Egypt.
Yep. When we were leaving Egypt, being delivered, the old and the young was all left in formation.
Yeah.
Going through what is the Gulf of Suez, right?
Yep.
Mosai lifted, supported the sea. Jake was going through there like, holy shit. You got some older, elder and the young still in the back, trying to catch up. And they attacked us, man.
That's so cold, bro.
That war on Gaza, the most casualties was
children.
Women and children.
Oh yeah, women and children. Like
they're cowards, man.
Yeah, like they
come up a little bit.
They try to put that whole stigma on us of RAP and women, and well, that's what they doing over there right now. They doing that right now as we speak to those Palestinians, man.
Yeah, because they had this, because they blew up all the buildings and the structure, so they set up tents. And then I seen a video. It was a child. He was walking. He pointed in the sky. He started running.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Yeah, and all the other ones like, what are you running for? Next thing you know, it's blowing up all their tents. He blowing up the tents over there,
You
man.
can actually see the missile come down.
Yeah, you see the missile come down.
Yep.
He would hit their medical facilities and hospitals.
Yep. Yep.
When they were getting treated. And
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah,
That's wicked, man.
and they was doing that, and after they came up out of the caves of Dark Ages.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody that went through, because Ukraine, that's where the Khazarian Empire was located after the Dark Ages. In Ukraine, bro.
Yep.
And we ain't making this up. You gotta look this up.
Yep.
And every nation that went through there, they robbed them, killed them, did all types of wicked shit, man.
Damn.
You know?
He can't help
History is
himself.
deep.
Yeah, he can't help himself.
They got that. What's that? The 13th tribe explained a lot of that.
Yeah. You can find that information online. Now they call themselves the Khazarian Mafia. They trade everything.
Everything, man.
Yeah.
Khazars,
Yep.
Amalek, Esau.
Yeah.
Man, they got agents everywhere, and who gives a fuck?
Yeah, the devil, man.
The devil.
Yeah, big
And the bro
nose.
said they infiltrate all different governments. The top people of Saudi Arabia, they're Khazars.
That's
I never
crazy.
knew that. I was like, holy shit.
Damn. The earth has been given to the hand of the wicked.
Yep.
Just like Herod bloodline got into Israel, the same tactics, man.
Yeah, I believe the same thing with the El Salvadorian president.
Right.
I
right.
believe he's a goddamn
Oh yeah,
smart
bro.
ass.
You see, dude? We was talking about that.
Yeah.
shit. I was like, what?
I believe he wants.
Heck yeah, look at that
you,
dude.
Israelite. You too goddamn comfortable with these
Yeah,
devils,
man. The way he, like, his
You
whole vibe,
too
bro.
comfortable with Trump and shit, man. I was like, yeah, that dude's got to be a small headed, man.
Yeah.
You know he is, bro.
You see, but the angels, they got him all marked.
Yeah. Also, the Mexican president, she's
She a small head.
She's a small head too,
See that?
bro.
Yeah. It's not a game, man. It's not a game. So this right here, you're coming back to who we are. You on the right banner? Oh yeah, they coming, bro. So your spirit and everything has to be locked in. Like this is it. Ride or motherfucking die.
That's it, bro.
Straight up.
Shit, what the man?
Straight
Shit,
up.
ride a motherfucking
Yeah,
die.
bro.
Like I was listening to y'all when I was coming. What the fuck else we got to go back to? You know what
I don't
I'm saying? We ain't got shit to go
I ain't
back to in
got
the world,
shit,
man.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Shit finna go up, man.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Did we finish that in Deuteronomy?
I got some more.
Back in Deuteronomy 25 and verse 17, remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way, when ye were come forth out of Egypt, how he met thee by the way, and smote the hindmost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee,
Yep.
when thou wast faint and weary.
And that's what they do today, man. A whole You know what I'm saying? Take advantage of the feeble-minded people, our nation, the old, the children, foster care, all that shit, man.
Yeah, man.
You gotta think about that, little babies,
Yeah,
children
bro.
go missing. You know, they chop them up, they drink their blood. That shit irks me, man.
Hell yeah,
bro.
man. Hell yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we got wait on the Lord. Because we the only group that's on this vibration. Everybody else ain't full of shit, bro. Niggas don't understand the depths of Satan out here, bro. This shit's crazy. This shit is crazy.
Hey, like the scriptures say, he like a roaring lion,
Yeah.
seeking whom he may devour.
Yeah.
When you go in the hospital, best believe he in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He fucking everywhere, bro.
Yeah, wherever you go, he there, man.
You understand what I'm saying? It's a serious ordeal. Then with our children as well.
Oh man.
That's where you got to implant the names early. Early in their minds.
Yeah.
So they have that spiritual covering.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, if they part of the elect.
Right.
Yeah.
Serious business, man. They are agents everywhere. No one time, you know, real shit, man. No, real shit. And I usually go grab a protein shake, you know, flirt with the chicks a little bit. And the chick ain't see me grab the shake. I said, I could have walked out with this shit. She was like, you could have. But I was like, I ain't doing that shit. I'm a dark-skinned man out here.
You know what I'm saying?
She was like, no. This is what she said. She whispered. She said, you got a target on your back. I said, I know. She whispered that shit to me. Man.
See that?
Look at that.
Dude, I'm like, yes!
Yep.
Come on, mother. I mean, the Holy Spirit. It's not of me, it's of the Lord. I'm in the right path.
Yep.
No me, no us.
Yep.
It's teaching the Bible.
Right.
Right? That's how I show how powerful this truth is.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. And the proof, remember the movie The Purge, right? I believe it was Anarchy, where girl, she was watching the truth online.
Yeah.
She was not the truth, but in the movie the truth.
It represented to be the truth.
It represented the truth. All she did was watch.
Yeah.
And she was targeted by the government when the purge was instituted.
Yeah.
Okay, so that goes for everybody. If you watching, even if you a scoffer, guess what? They're gonna come see about you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come see about you. To see what you on, what you believe.
Yeah.
Why you think they taking cell phones and shit at the airports now? If you look Hispanic or of another if you look like an immigrant, well, we need your cell phone. We need to check your cell phone. Matter of fact, we need you to come over here in this room.
Yeah.
That's what's happening right now, because we're moving into that Nazi Germany style type living, man.
Oh yeah.
All right,
That New World Order.
with them draconian laws, man.
That's right.
Man, praise y'all.
Yeah, call law, Yahweh shimmy outside. But the thing is, the American Edomite ain't going for it.
Right.
They gonna set it off. You know what I'm saying? They the ones gonna set it off, man. And then you're gonna have simple ass jakes. They gonna get all emotionally tied up, and they gonna try to get involved, and that's gonna be their judgment, man.
Yep.
They're gonna get wasted.
They gonna get wasted, man.
They showed that in that movie 2075 or
2073.
2073. Yeah,
Man, that's a cold ass movie, man.
They had people tied down in a chair, and AI was examining them.
Yep.
Like, what type of videos do you watch?
Exactly,
online?
bro. Exactly. I'm glad you watched it, brother. The AI was asking, and the chick in the movie, she knew just to be quiet.
Yeah, she was.
She was smart. She knew just to be quiet because the AI was analyzing everything. It was running everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was saying Terminator status. Bro.
Yeah.
Okay? So just like the movie, the X-Men shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
It's gonna be like that, bro.
And the AI asked her, how many immigrants do you know?
Yeah.
This was the questions the AI was asking the people. And then when you watch it and you go through the credits, the AI will be right. It'll be the little camera thing on your TV only, and it get to asking you them same questions.
Like you already know.
You know what I'm saying? Get to asking you them same questions, man.
That's why I fear Yahweh Shimmy.
That's what it's all about, man.
Because
Because
control both sides, man.
that's right.
That's
Notice
why
I've
we
been
always
saying
push
for
that.
years that he can remote surveil you so he can get into your phone and
Yeah.
your
Oh,
computer
yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
scoping you out.
Oh yeah,
So what?
That's easy.
the Patriot Act.
Yeah,
That's what
so
that
what?
came in. Yeah, that's what I said at the end of the day.
Covered by, we know what we gotta do.
Yeah.
The
Lord
Lord
allows us.
happens like, yo, we got the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be easier said than done. Of course, we're in the flesh.
Yeah.
But the elect gonna prevail, bro.
Yep.
Truth is out.
And saying like I was a big tough. I'm on some Ezra shit like, whoa, it's me.
Hell yeah. Shit, Lord, come
damn.
save me.
Please help. Please.
We need him. We need him.
Remember, when
We
Peter
can't
was
fight no robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we fight a robot, man.
Right.
You got motherfucking David Goggins. You see this workout?
Yeah.
he was
They ain't working out like
Hell
that.
no.
I said,
Nah,
what?
For what?
the Lord
I'm
didn't
just saying,
even.
them
Yeah, I
dudes-
feel you. Yeah.
Them dudes is built like them.
Yep.
Special forces motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They're built like that, bro. He's not a game.
That dude ran for like over
Come on,
24
man.
hours straight.
Come on, bro.
Shit like that.
No, I
They
think he
have
said
people
like
like that.
48 hours.
It was a
Right.
42 days?
2
God
days.
damn.
Come on,
Like
man.
2 days straight.
Hey,
Now,
listen.
now they put enhancement in these people.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, bro.
Right.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that the
We out here
Lord
like we
gonna
fearing
be.
the Lord. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit, man.
And the flip part of that, the scriptures say the mighty men shall cry there bitterly.
Right.
So those same dudes, they ain't ready for the spiritual aspect that's coming.
That's the point. That's
the
crucial.
point.
Yep.
When shit go down, the most strongest, this nigga is super athletic, gonna
Yep.
break mentally.
Well, it said the men shall be as women.
Yeah.
Right.
The mighty man should cry there bitterly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like brothers are saying, that's why we always push that great millstone that, you know, this is not a game.
Yeah.
This ain't the truth. Like when you stepping out here, you know your life is, you putting your life on the line.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta take it serious when you with brothers, and especially when you not with brothers. You know what I'm saying? That's the more important.
That's why Elder Malcolm must say, risking
Yeah, I
our
was just
lives
thinking that.
and our freedom to do so.
Just give you insight how real this is. That you're gonna need the Lord.
Right.
You need the Lord, bro. You can't. No, I'm not running miles like that. None of us brothers. What the fuck?
Hell no.
You need the Lord. You need your how much. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Right. Yeah.
Take your ass
So fuck, you get fucked up. You wanna get smoked, bro. Little pea shooters, Jake got you. Kill. The fuck, bro.
I got this real quick, God. Real quick. 2 Samuel 22:18. It says, He delivered me from my strong enemy and from them that hated me, for they were too strong for me.
Exactly. And King David had to face those type of terrors, man. And I was the baddest man on the planet. So that's the same mentality, the same what you call it, divine intervention. Because that links up with Psalms 18.
Yep. Exactly.
The angelic forces and all that spiritual power, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Say that the most people amongst us are going to be
Like King
Yeah.
David. That's what we banking on, bro.
Yeah.
The Lord will give you insight.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, spiritual numbers, spiritual dreams. Number one, you're in the truth. You got his name. You're on the right path. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let you know, don't worry, man, don't worry.
And that's why you was in that spirit, bro. Because you know those things that the Lord said is gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you was just saying a couple minutes ago, you know, you ain't no tough guy, but the Lord gonna make you tough.
Yeah.
The Lord gonna make you strong. The Lord gonna make you mighty.
We're gonna do it.
And you know that, so that's why you're in that spirit.
It's confidence.
Of confidence.
Yeah.
Confidence in the Lord.
No, that was it.
That's what our king said. King David said, with thee I shall push through an army.
Man,
You know?
hey, one Israelite shall put 1,000 to flight. And that's all through Yahweh shot.
That's it.
That's what we banking on. There's nothing on his brothers out here. Bro, we feeble, man. We're worms.
Hell yeah, man.
Body's breaking down,
Hell
all
yeah.
that shit.
Hip pain,
Yeah.
knee
yeah,
pain, back pain.
Constantly dealing with mucus.
Cause there was some shit.
You know, now in the spring you deal with your
Sinuses. Yeah, allergies and shit. Headaches, bro.
And with all that being said, we still got the truth.
Yeah.
All the shit we've been through as a nation,
Still alive.
we still here, we still alive.
Never forsake this.
Never forsake this, man. Think about that, bro.
Right.
Brothers from the hoods. I remember brothers talking about they hood and all. Shut the fuck up. We from all that shit.
Yeah.
Brothers from third world countries. Brothers been through some shit.
Yeah.
That's a testimony Like, holy shit, you're a miracle.
Yeah.
You're a walking miracle. The majority of our people from different decades, they fell into these traps.
Man.
They fell into the gangs. They fell into the streets. They fell into the prison systems, man.
Yeah, man.
Women got smothered out.
Still
Right?
kidding.
And with all that, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's how you know it's the
Third
Lord.
world country, that's war tactics, right? Because third world countries, Central and South America, and islands are rich in natural resources. Why the fuck?
Right,
People over there poor, bro.
Right.
Different parts of Africa. Why the fuck are they poor over there, bro? All them natural resources. Esau chopped up all that shit. Got people impoverished, man.
Yep. Yep. Nigga got
fuck?
fucking military bases every fucking
Everywhere,
where.
man.
I got you right quick. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 7 through 9. It says, your country is desolate. Your cities are burned with fire. Your land, your strangers, Salakia, your land, strangers devour it.
That's with Israel, man.
Yep.
Man,
Strangers devour it in your presence, and it is desolate as overthrown by strangers.
that starts all the way to Babylonian and Syrian captivity, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a book of Lamentations about. Jeremiah was like, God.
Yeah, he
was
caught
through.
it. It was
Just like here, we through here.
Yeah.
We through, man. You go to where we dwell, we through.
Finished, bro.
Where we are densely populated amongst our people, we done, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no helping our people. If they don't want to get with this, then the Most High just got to kill them.
That's it, bro. They
That's
gotta
it.
be resetted.
Going to get wasted. The wine press is set
That's
forth,
right.
man.
Yeah.
It says, verse 8, and the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in a vineyard.
Yep, no protection.
Yep. As
It's out there, man.
That's exactly where we at. We out. Hey, when Jake,
It's out there.
Jake in there, like dude that got deported. That was a
Yeah, his wife. He was with his woman for a long time.
He was a U.S. citizen.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Shipped his ass right to El Salvador, man.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You know.
You got many of the tribe of Benjamin and Levi that's over here in the States. We became naturalized U.S. citizens, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Trump mentioned they're going to try to get rid of the black immigrants. Like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
Where you going to send us, man?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Hey, and that's how you know they getting ready to turn it down on the darker skinned tribes, the southern kingdom.
Yeah,
because
right now it's just the focus of the northern kingdom.
Yeah.
But really, that's all play so they can get at all of us. Because what's gonna happen, they're gonna label gangsters.
Oh, they already did?
They're gonna label you terrorists. Yeah. Well, they labeled the MS-13, what's the Latin gangs.
Yeah.
They got them labeled as terrorists. Guess what? They're gonna label niggas terrorists, nigga gangs terrorists too. Yeah. All right? I saw Trump, he was saying, DJT, he was saying there's plenty of black Americans that want the protection of the police.
Yep. They wanted up
there. And then literally right after that, he signed that new executive order.
Yep.
To where they militarized them, and in 90 days from that, they're gonna get the military involved.
Yeah.
All right.
And then they're making pacts with other countries to build them goddamn prisons like they did in El Salvador. Not just in fucking South America, but in Africa and different fucking places around the world where they will have these people that they're so-called going to put these people at, man. So this shit is fucking on.
Which is basically those are going to be death camps.
That's it.
All right? Because they want to bring the population down to 500 million. Something that's more controllable.
Right. Yeah.
All right?
Jacob's trouble.
Don't think for 1 second they not on that and moving towards that goal. Matter of fact, 2021 was the start of it. When they gave everybody that you know what.
Yeah, you know it.
But yeah, go ahead. Oh, no, let me finish it real quick. It's 8. Again, it says, and the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in a vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city. That's why we patrol the way we patrol. All right? Yeah. Verse 9, this is the point. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant.
Very, very small remnant. Because you got Israelites, we out here in the billions, man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And within the billions of Israelites out here, the Lord preserved only 33% of those billions.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Said Israelites shall be like the sand of the sea.
Yeah, man.
Esau, they're the ones that's inferior.
Right.
They put that psychological warfare because they try to make it a black thing. It was an Israelite thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're inferior. We multiply everywhere we go.
Everywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
Jake
Yo,
get it
bro.
on.
Especially you get out overseas and you just need a regular Jake. You know what I'm saying? They come in and they pop you like, oh! Gotcha.
Hell yeah. I be watching Jake online that's going overseas and indulging in that.
Yeah.
I be like, God damn.
Yeah.
We loved everywhere except here in Babylon, man.
Damn, bro.
But it says, except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah, meaning totally destroyed. And without the Lord raising up his men, man, we'd be through out here, man. Esau would have been had his way.
Yeah.
Okay?
You're in opposition against his new order.
That's right.
Yeah.
The glitch in his system.
Yep.
And he can't do nothing about it either, because the Lord, the angels that camp around those that fear him and deliver them.
What you gonna do, man?
I remember Yahushua, he said, daily I was with you in the temple, and you did nothing to me.
Yeah.
But now he basically concluded his hour was then at that time.
Right. That's insight for your ass, bro.
That's right.
Like I mentioned the situation with the gym, the chick whispered that to me.
That's
In
crazy.
my mind, I was like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They can't do shit. I'm working out, man.
That's it.
I'm breaking no laws.
Right.
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Get roll up, I have the right to defend myself. Right.
Yeah.
Wait upside the head. Bang!
Leak. I'm out.
Key, man. I
Look at your
gotta
way.
run, I gotta run. Niggas chasing me, bro.
Wait the fuck up.
Yeah, bro, that's the fucking movie, man. Man, have fun with this thing.
Hey, for real, we in the most high. You know what I'm saying?
You already know, man. You already know what's up, brothers, man. You know? Shit, you know, praise y'all by Shemuel Shah.
Praises, bro.
I wouldn't want to be nowhere else.
Man.
We in here, bro.
But go ahead, you can finish that.
Whoever, I think.
Deuteronomy.
Okay, I'll go back to it. Back in Deuteronomy chapter 25, picking up at verse 18, it says, how he met thee by the way, and smote the hindmost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee, when thou wast faint and weary, and he feared not the Most High.
See, that's crazy right there. It said that he feared not the Most High, man.
Yeah.
Because a lot of shit he do to us, the Israelites, the nigga in the back of his mind, he really think he to get at the Heavenly Father, man. That's why it explains to you about this man in Revelation that this dude's he's the blasphemer. He's the blasphemer against the Heavenly Father. Because everything this nigga did, he basically just did opposite of what the Most High said to do. And then taught the whole world his fucking bullshit, man.
Yeah.
This goddamn Edomite, starting with Amalek.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like Adam 22, bro. You heard this? That motherfucker, man. And I get mad. Why the fuck is Jake? Y'all niggas supposed to be gangbangers hard and shit. Why the fuck y'all talking to this nigga, man? Fuck him. Money though, right?
Money.
But
man.
the fucking dumb nigga said, a nigga sat there and said that he spit in Heavenly Father's face basically by allowing his woman to do that. That's how he got back at the Heavenly Father. That's what that nigga said on the podcast.
Wow.
And all niggas is still fucking with him, man. Come on, Jake.
That's because they don't
He's
give
a
a shit
rebellion.
about the Heavenly Father.
Yeah, they don't.
His name should be Edom 22.
Yeah.
Okay? Not Adam 22.
I
I know, right?
Adam 22.
Adam
We see you. Adam goes back to Hebrew word of Dama.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
From the earth, from the ground.
So you know that nigga
Right? The
small
original
hat.
man didn't look like Esau. That's a curse he has.
So, no jumper. Hey, Jake got a jumper. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Jake got a jumper, goddamn.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? They're set up to be so blasphemous and rebellious.
Yeah.
They've been set up to do that. So you start rolling the white man, you Edomite, you're rebellious, man. Not saying you know, like you got gyms they got and shit like that. You're not talking about that. You in contracts with him like that, man?
Yeah. Talking, hanging out with him and shit, drinking with him and shit.
Ain't no fucking way, man.
Right, you say the way of the wicked seduces the
man.
righteous. Right?
Yeah. Like that nigga whack.
They put you on all these different drugs and you're in a whole other realm, you know what the fuck going on? Yeah. Booty hole bleeding.
Yeah.
Damn.
You don't know what the fuck happened.
Nigga working for going to the FBI after and putting all the stories you told him Now all you niggas is locked up.
Right. Return.
That's how stupid Jake is, man.
And still fucking with him too, bro. Still fucking with him.
Because the love of money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why.
and
a nigga can be bought cheap, especially a gangster nigga. That's why they call it no jumper.
Right.
Because in the hood, if you didn't have a jumper, what'd you do? You gangbang. If you didn't play ball, you gangbang. And that's all they bring on that fucking show, man.
Yeah, bro.
I hate it. They had that one blind dude on there. One blind dude, I think it was a Pyro or whatever, blood. And him and Loose Cannon. Lucy Cannon, Smitty, he's locked up. And they arguing with him. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Y'all let this white man get y'all on here to fight with each other.
To spark that dumb shit up again.
Yeah, and that's what he do to Jake, man. He get him on there and make him look like a fool. They be all drugged out,
smoked
out, drunk.
Talking about bullshit.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What's that dude?
You talking about Boom Gang?
No, that fat nigga that got that big ass fucking. He went to jail.
Oh, C-Mac or Crip Mac.
Yeah,
that dude.
This nigga be having 40
5.
ounces and shit.
Oh yeah, 40 ounce malt liquor.
You a gremlin, man.
Who the fuck drink that shit now?
What the fuck?
That's 50
That's
ounces.
be drinking that shit out, y'all. Real talk. Fuck that.
They got
No
die
OE,
here,
bro. No fucking none of that shit.
Go ahead. You got
Nigga trying to take you back to the early 90s. St. Eyes and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man.
His whole job is to make Jake look like a fucking fool, man.
And that's the thing. They want Jake stuck in that spirit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They want him stuck there, man. You know?
They're a prey.
And they know.
I'm real quick. That's been a tactic for decades.
Yep.
Yeah.
The one Moabite dude who was in the book of
You talking Judith?
Judith, man.
Yeah, Judith.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
pure. They know these things. Once they keep the people,
Right,
keep
right,
the
right.
most of people away from them.
Yeah.
So it's very tactical right now.
Yeah, man.
Right through the
Judith,
food,
fifth chapter.
through the fucking music,
Yeah.
the movies, everything to keep you away from the Most High, man.
Bro, that movie Sinners, bro.
Oh,
You seen that?
No, I heard.
Bro,
about
you
it.
gotta check that out.
Holy
That
shit.
shit
And
hot.
they know that Jake
Spoiler.
is being persuaded through the music.
Right.
Yeah.
They attack the music to get Jake
Yeah.
with those words. They
Yeah.
chant them motherfuckers. That's
Yeah,
witchcraft, man.
frequencies.
Thank you.
That's witchcraft. They put spells on these songs
Yep.
before they send them out, man.
That's why a certain song you hear all the fucking time. I don't listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to none of that shit.
Yeah, me
You
either,
get
bro.
some fucking South African Amapiano beats.
Say that.
I don't listen to none of that shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. I got a
So that's a fact, man. And then but they weaponize the woman against you.
Oh yeah,
Not just the black woman.
Right.
All these
All of
bitches.
them.
all
Yeah.
of them. Every single last one.
You get a chick, it's just your turn, bro.
They know that.
Don't be asking my rib and all that. No, motherfucker.
That's your turn.
Bro,
Snap out of that shit unless the
That
woman
pair
been
of
allowed
bottoms
to
been
make
broke.
it.
they
Just
go
your
back.
turn.
Salakia, brother, Salakia. They go back on accounts of King Solomon. They say, okay, well, if a woman can take down a king,
Yeah.
hey, we get these niggas all day.
They know.
You know what I'm saying?
They
All
know.
day, man. You know, it shows how the woman comes in she's in the play of every fucking thing.
Yes.
Yes, bro.
Wars, everything, man.
Yes.
It's behind the fucking woman, man.
Yep. See that?
Crucial.
I find more bitterness than death.
Than death.
The woman. So you gotta
her,
be a
we
real
all die.
soldier.
Yeah.
By yourself,
heart
or
is snares
you
and
with some
scratch.
brothers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a release. It's really about you. When you think about it, you spend some time with yourself. You're like, if I get horny, why do I always gotta run to a chick? It's really about you.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Like you always say, we the prize.
You're the prize. You got to see.
Right.
So if you want to release, it's like, all right, let me snack off real quick. You'll see me have the same feeling. Be real with you.
Yeah.
You don't have that same feeling.
Yeah, no, it goes.
What the fuck is going on?
No. It's over.
You be
We've
back.
been duped the whole time.
You be back.
Yeah.
Right.
You think I need a chick every time I get horny? No, you don't. They're set up for that. Sperm was set up to reproduce, man.
Right.
And if you get caught up in your desires, you get trapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Come
Go
on,
ahead.
please.
No, you good. You good.
Nah, you
Yeah,
good, bro.
yeah,
It's all good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that desire will trap you up, man. Okay? They always want, I gotta get some box, man. That's a demon. No, you don't, bro.
Right.
Trap you up.
Right.
Next, you got another chick over here,
They see
Yo,
some
fuck your shit up, man.
Yeah, that fuck your
DMX
shit
said,
up.
man, bitch, fuck
Fuck
your
your
shit up,
whole
man.
shit up.
Son.
Solo for real, bro.
Right.
I'm speaking from experience. You understand what I'm saying? Because being without a woman, our experience all over the place. You really get to deal with your hell. When you with a chick and all types of shit happen, they bug it. What the fuck? So you feel like shit because you want to please your woman.
Right. Yeah.
So now you by yourself, you got to deal with it. Now it makes you stronger. They weaken you, bro.
Yeah, yeah. A woman will weaken
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you don't have your shit on the order, some brothers got their shit in order.
And that show you that in Hancock.
Yeah.
Remember in Hancock when he got around that woman, he started getting weak and shit. What's happening to me? And she was strong. She was in there strong. Shit. Just looking at him get weak, sucking your energy. Man.
Yeah, away from this.
You got to know that about women, man.
So we got all that wisdom now. We don't give a fuck.
Hell. Hey, call law, you got
shot, man.
Brothers have to go through some things, man.
Yeah.
If the Lord wasn't with us, you'll be a straight loser. I would.
Straight up, me too.
Straight. But the guy in the west side that's straight Boston. Lord, he protected me, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro.
Yeah, straight up.
You got child support on you, all kinds of shit. The Lord wasn't with me. He brings up your straight. You be through. That shit is evil, son.
And you should, Jake, that be going through it, man. In the world, you know.
I got something real quick.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 7:32. It says, "But I will have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried careth for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord."
And that's what a lot of brothers, that's the fire we on, man. You got some brothers that have or we ain't talking about them brothers. The Lord got them set up for that reason. Them to have a wife, children, what up. That ain't for everybody, man, in this faith. It's not, man.
Yeah.
Just say fuck it.
That's right.
And just snack off. It's gonna be all right, bro.
And then he messes up and says, that's why when you do have a wife, you have to operate as if you don't even have
Right.
it.
You don't go into that.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're right. It's above that.
Yeah. I could jump up
Yeah,
there.
you can do that. My bad, bro.
Yeah. This is verse 29. It says, "But I say, brethren, but this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none."
Yeah, even brothers that have wives, for real wives, that's handling business. Saying wives for a reason. You understand what I'm saying? Because a wife submits, and you have your little issues in Babylon. Overall, she's not being, trying to control that man.
Right. Exactly.
You know?
And that's where the problem lies. Because you don't spend time with them, then it's a problem.
Right. Yeah, that's
Been there, done that, man. Fuck them. Straight up.
Yeah, man. So you don't have time like that because you mainly concentrate on pleasing the Lord, man.
Yeah,
That's right.
Of course, you want to spend a little time here and there, but your mind state gonna be mainly into this ministry, man.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
Right?
It says, "And they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not."
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen out here, man. Everything people accumulate in this society, they're gonna lose it. You crying now, motherfuckers weeping and gnashing their teeth, man.
Yeah.
Right?
And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away.
We can see that day by day. It is not the same.
It ain't here.
Anywhere you go, you might have some free time. You might want to step out. You feel like a total oddball. I did that.
Yeah.
I was like, why the fuck did I do this, man? You feel out of place. It's not the same.
Shit ain't the same.
See, like everybody looking at you and
Get my
shit.
drink and just go home.
Yeah, because you be wanna just you feel good, you wanna go out, maybe get a drink. As soon as you start going out and shit, you like, man, why the fuck I went out, man? This shit
whack.
why these people fucking dead in here, man?
Yeah.
Fuck this shit.
They got no conversation, everything.
Right. You literally got to dumb yourself down.
Yeah.
You gotta talk about something that you don't know what the hell.
And you got these adulterous ass bitches.
Oh yeah, you gotta be careful of that.
Yeah, and you just chilling. That bitch looking at you and shit, smiling. There goes a man coming up. He looking at you like, oh
That nigga, he
You gotta
owns
play.
it
You gotta
too.
play pussy, bro.
Yeah.
Put your head down and shit.
Right.
You gotta act like you're a coward.
Yeah.
I don't want no problems, bro.
Yeah.
You got to do all that.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to let a motherfucker know, you got me fucked up, cuz.
But it's like it's crazy because these men they would go outside, they would go anywhere with their woman with the woman
Everything
body,
out,
everything, the
yeah,
print,
everything out.
everything is showing, man.
Man, it's ridiculous, man.
And then you just walking, you just happen to glance and shit like that.
Then they
Right.
looking at
You know,
you.
you ain't even thinking about it, but you just happen to look up and see some shit. He might have caught you exactly.
Yeah, because he was watching you the whole time to see if you was gonna look.
Check your bitch.
They always do that.
I can't stand these niggas, yo.
I swear to you, man, one incident, we get back, went to this one spot, it was like a year ago, around my way, drink some margaritas, man. And I was like, ain't no bitches, man. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna go home. So security, seemed like one of the chicks like me, big, tall Mexican dude, and I'm just leaving mind my business. He tried to start some shit. I was like, what the fuck? I said, what? I swear to you, bro. I said, I'm from New York. I'm with that Mexican black shit, bro. What's up? And one Jake, security's like, yo, chill, bro. It's chill. I said, all right, bro. I put my hat back on.
Oh, you kidding?
What are you talking about, bro?
That happened a few times.
Right now.
I'm with that Mexican person. I'm from New York, bro. I'm with that shit, bro. Nigga, one of those.
Yeah.
You know? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? I'm leaving. So I was like, man, I ain't going nowhere, man. Like, fuck this shit, man. They got demons on them. And a lot of these men are just insecure, man.
That's exactly what it is,
That's
bro.
what it is. They don't know what
They
it is.
insecure.
They insecure.
They get ran by their woman too. They chasing their woman.
And I think the Lord doesn't have when I got in the car. I was like, man, I shouldn't do that. It's not went home, but yeah. Go ahead.
That's the humility. The humility in us.
That happens to us,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
Sometimes you gotta flex on a motherfucker.
Yeah.
What'd you say, bro?
Yeah, we do that. You be thinking,
Because they be thinking, the Mexicans, they think all Jakes is like Jakes on the West Coast.
Yeah.
They're so simple,
Right.
you know? It's not even like that, man.
Yeah.
We peaceful men over here.
Yeah, man.
What's
We
that?
try to mostly just avoid all bullshit.
Yeah, all bullshit.
What's that? Blesses the peacemakers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't with that shit. We walk around no tough guy. I'm with none of that.
We're the one to throw the water on the fire instead
Yeah,
of putting
man.
fire with the fire.
Yeah,
And
man.
that shit just agitated me because he was on that vibe. I'm like, what? All these people coming up in here, you gonna say something to me, bro?
Right. That's how you know it be demons.
Demons, man.
Especially when we ain't did shit.
Yeah.
Right.
That motherfucker's a demon, man.
You got
Right.
fucking Satan.
Staring you up and down and shit.
I had a motherfucker. I had went up to the observatory, and I'm coming down and shit. I'm coming down the observatory, you know, because we had finished watching, you know, looking at the scenery and shit. So when we coming down, all of a sudden, some motherfucker behind me in a truck, zoom, all up on my shit. I'm like, hey, what the fuck? I'm like, man, let me pull over so he can pass.
Yeah.
I pull over, this motherfucker pull over. I'm like, what the?
Oh, he was ready. Oh, he.
That was Satan. So I'm like, I stood there. I stood there for like a minute. I'm like, I'm talking to wife. I'm like, this motherfucker, this is a demon.
Yeah,
So
that
I
was a
started putting
demon.
up prayers, and then I started driving. I came out. This motherfucker, he came out.
Oh yeah, he had
I'm
demons
like,
on him.
oh,
He had a
this
demon on him.
That was Satan.
Yeah,
was Satan.
Agents and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Bro.
something. It was something.
So I took my car. He was behind me. I took my car and I did one of these, and I had the lights flashing on me. He was just a little weasel ass little Edomite dude. Just
Yeah. See?
He probably had that thing
I'm
on him.
like, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That was probably his mission, just to follow and fuck with you.
And once I had the beams on him, then he takes off, and then I'm behind his ass. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't like, taunting him.
Telling him.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like cursing his ass out with wifey and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just a fucking demon.
Just a demon, exactly.
It says he that departed from evil maketh himself
afraid.
afraid.
Exactly.
The spirits is on these
These spirits
motherfuckers.
burn these people.
Yep.
You gotta watch yourself out here, man.
Yeah.
Watch the
Walk
movie
in the
Fall,
spirit.
Yeah.
and you see how them demons move.
Hop on people, man.
Yeah.
And how they feel, it comes out.
Yep.
That's why I knew that fucking guy was on that Mexican black shit.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just
I'm trying to get a margarita. Goddamn it.
All in my life. So peace to the elect, man, because we got bros from the north and the south in this thing.
Yeah, bro.
That's all that shit.
Israel coming back.
That's right, man. That's what Esau does, man. Play on your ignorance and divide and conquer so you can destroy yourself without them even fucking doing anything, man.
A little more. Yep. Back in 1 Corinthians 7:32, it says, "But I would have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried care for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. But he that is married care for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife."
That's the majority of these men out here, man.
Oh yeah, they fucking through too.
Like them bitch ass niggas on that be online. What's that one nigga that got like two wives? He be on these podcasts too.
Which short nigga, man?
Is he short? I don't know if he's short.
What is he into?
You talking about him? What's his name, man? I hate that little nigga, man.
Which one?
I think it's the same dude, but he be trying to talk like he deep.
Yeah.
Oh, you told the nigga with the braids in the
Not the one with the braids. He got a shortcut.
Dada or some shit.
He got a shortcut,
I don't know.
man.
I'm not sure.
He was
got
on
two
that.
women now?
That nigga too.
Yeah, that nigga right there.
With the beard.
Yeah, with the beard
All
and
them
shit. That pretty ass nigga.
Yeah, this white scrapped on the beach.
No, I don't think he had his wives fighting. But he one of them niggas that think he deep, man.
Yeah, one of them niggas.
You know what I'm saying? He do everything. He the nigga that said if you broke, you don't deserve no woman.
Yeah,
That nigga.
that's a sad
That bitch ass nigga, man. I
He be
can't
wearing
stand
suits.
that nigga, man.
He don't wear suits.
I thought that bitch listened to that dude. I said, that's why you talking this bullshit. This punk ass nigga, man.
Yeah, Lord. This might tell that nigga.
I can't stand that nigga, man.
My money is her money.
Yeah,
That nigga, man. What a
He's an agent.
Yeah, that nigga agent in the motherfucker.
Faggot, man.
Yeah.
And women listen to that bullshit.
Oh yeah, they do.
And bring drama to you.
Yeah.
Because
One
we
nigga
we ain't got
Yeah.
the fuck.
That nigga is the only nigga that think like that.
Real, man.
Right.
The fuck is that? The scriptures say opposite, man. You know?
Straight up.
The fuck, man? That's why a lot of us brothers, it's better, as Possible Boy been saying, it's better to be on your own.
Yeah.
You can in this truth, man. The Lord hasn't blessed you. Because if you have a wife, that's supposed to be
A help.
a help
Yeah,
for whatever
bro.
you got going on in your household, business wise.
Yeah.
It's not like that. That bitch is worthless.
Yeah.
Or she just sits there and causing problems.
Yep.
You can't make no money with the bitch. You can't do it.
Right.
She's worthless.
Always arguing
It's
with the
a
bitch.
demon.
And she's aging you too.
Aging you
Because
fast.
stress and also she's destroying your temple because when you age, when you stress, it actually breaks down your
immune system.
your
And your
testosterone.
immune system.
Yep, your immune system.
Yeah, you age faster. and shit.
And your testosterone, man.
Right.
I got a quick insert. Sirach 26 and verse 7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro.
You saw that situation with Deion Sanders?
Oh,
His ex-wife Hillary?
man, she was a demon.
Hillary
Man.
of hell. Right? She jumped the bed. I was like, what the?
Didn't she make him get a vasectomy or something like
Nah,
that?
nah. I don't know about that.
That's crazy.
He was married to her. She gave him pure hell.
Yeah, she gave him to the point to where he was gonna kill himself.
Damn.
He almost
Wow.
killed himself behind that woman.
Feeble hands and weak knees.
And that's the ultimate Jake
Yeah.
you want to
Prime.
be with, right?
Yeah, that's prime. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got nothing to worry about.
Can't escape him.
They've been weaponized against us, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you good. This guy is an ultimate fucking athlete, bro. You should be smiling everywhere. What the fuck you arguing about? What you talking about?
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
that.
crazy,
Come
bro.
on, man.
Yeah.
Prime time.
Prime time, baby.
You know?
It says an evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro.
Always got some problems, man. I remember recently, these people you work with, co-workers, their wives got them.
Oh shit.
Them niggas is
They be calling them every fucking 5 minutes and shit. They gotta answer the phone.
Oh,
Baby, I'm
damn.
right now.
Talk about mama, calling mama.
I seen it.
Yeah.
He's like, I was like, damn, bro, you alright, man? You just called me 5 minutes ago, man.
Right. Straight up, man. Y'all planning. It's Friday at the job. We all finna get off. Hey, we gonna go to the bar, man, get a couple drinks, man. You rolling? Oh man, I gotta check with the wife, man.
I gotta ask my wife.
No, you stay your ass. Go with your wife, man. But that's what it is.
That's what it is. Hey, a woman wants you to be in her world.
She wants to control you.
Put makeup on you and shit.
Nah, fuck that. She's in your world.
You got, like you just said it. You got Israelite men. They're allowing their women to give them facials and shit all on fucking fucking Instagram and shit,
That
man.
shit
Recorded.
crazy, yo. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I be hearing them say, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
Fuck
That
all
shit's a
that.
lie, bro.
Bitch, I'm catching hell. You gonna catch hell?
You know what I'm
A
saying?
lot of them ain't with that.
And that's why they leave.
Or you leave.
Yep.
You even got women like when I go to I go to Macy's every now and then, you know, get little shirts and shit.
Macy's.
And it's this one lady that works there. She always say, "Where's your better half?" And that shit eats me up. But I say, "Oh, you know, she's." Oh,
That's what they say, man.
Yeah, where's your
That's
better half?
That Gardenian pact between the serpent and Eve, man.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
That's that shit.
I was thinking about the fucking
That fucking agreement the black woman and the serpent made.
Yeah.
The hell you better have. We carry the X and Y chromosome.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Everything comes out of us.
Out of us. Yeah.
You know?
Fucking hell where we at.
Yeah, man.
This is hell.
Hell. And they get programmed that way. They brought up like that, man.
Yeah.
One of the most dangerous chicks is an educated black woman.
Yeah, bro.
That
Fucking
bitch ain't looking at you
accolades.
like nothing but just sex, bro.
Yeah.
Like you a toy.
Pride through the roof.
Nasty ass black.
Go ahead.
It says, an evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Stinging the shit out of you. It's stinging you.
That girl is born.
You hold a scorpion like this.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Hey, get the jaw. Get the jaw.
Right.
You know,
And
Jake
that's
don't
what-
even.
That's how the Lord described our people. It's like scorpions.
Yeah, because they'll sting your ass, man.
That's what you get. Yeah, that's what Jake get, man.
Mm-hmm.
The scripture say, he that please the Lord shall
Got to
escape.
escape her, man.
Some brothers up here has pleased the Lord, and we escaped them.
Escape them hoes.
I think
Straight up. Is it more to that?
That was the point.
Come. Go ahead, finish that off. Finish that back
They'll
up.
come to find out. They're not important.
35s.
They'll come to find that out.
Yeah.
The world makes them important, man.
That's why there's so many of them.
Yeah.
Anything that's in
Psychological
abundance,
warfare.
yeah.
Right.
Anything that's in abundance like that, it's not worth that
It's not
much.
important.
It ain't worth that.
I got a real quick precept.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This Genesis 3 and 16
Oh,
in,
that's
the, in the NLT.
That's
It
all I
says,
think.
then he said to
Read it verbatim first.
Genesis 3 and 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and conception.
That's when the serpent beguiled her to go against Adam. All right? The goddamn woman fucked up paradise. You in paradise. You got they were clothed, they
Yeah.
weren't naked. They were
Right.
clothed.
Yeah.
All right? You got all the animals to play with, and they bowing down to you.
You ain't gotta
All
pay
the
for nothing.
trees, fruit trees, you're chilling.
You're chilling.
Fucking water, you got clean ass water,
Man,
right? And she's like, no,
this ain't good enough.
this ain't good enough. You know? That's crazy, man.
That's fucking like, wow,
You
bro.
think about animals, bro.
Yeah.
You got lions and shit. They all was under the submission of man, of Adam. He
Yep.
named them, brother. Like Eve, let's go play with the elephant. Okay, jump in the elephant. They all happy to play. Let's go play with the lions and shit. All of that, bro.
Paradise.
Right? Paradise.
Nice.
Right? And she said, no.
That's crazy. What the
said,
fuck
no.
you want? You can't never satisfy them.
Therefore, they're incapable of loving, bro. Right. They got to be in submission.
Yeah.
Well, there's women that cheat. I mean, I don't hate to use the word cheat. They commit adultery on billionaires.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, what?
Yeah, because they weren't meant like men love, women don't.
Yeah. Right.
They ain't built like us, man. Women, what's the word? Hypergamous.
Yeah,
They're hypergamous by nature, man.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why the scriptures
Status.
tell you if she trespass against thee, marvel not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm
Took me a
saying?
while to realize.
Yeah.
reason why I said
And
that.
like, for real, because it come with experience.
Experience, bro.
You gotta go through shit and then you like, oh shit, the Lord said,
God damn.
fuck, it hurt, but fuck. Hey, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep on going on my path, man.
Shit. Stupid, man.
The reason why I said that is because you cannot satisfy a woman, man.
Hell no.
You could take her to the most beautiful
A woman
spot.
said that online, brother. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
They expose themselves.
yeah.
Yeah, they telling on their own
You
selves.
guys know you can never satisfy a woman.
Look at that.
Women said that on TikTok.
Look at that. Look at
Can't-
that.
That's why they gotta be in submission.
Yep.
And the kingdom, they're gonna be in
Slavery.
submission, bro.
Yep.
Okay? They're gonna be reprogrammed in submission.
Barefoot and pregnant.
They ain't gonna be barefoot, bro. That's a term.
Yeah, I know. I know. I just said.
They're gonna be taken care of.
Yeah.
That's a term.
Yes.
Yeah, the delicate woman.
It says, "In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee."
Yep. Once upon a time, it was like that, right? And that's when now you can go to the flip side. Until feminism came in, right? That's when they flipped.
Yeah, that new thing in the earth, the
New
Lord will
thing,
make
woman
our
shall compass the man.
Yeah.
So now it flips. So you go to NLT, they give you both sides of the spectrum. Go ahead.
In the NLT, it says, "Then he said to the woman, I will sharpen the pain of your pregnancy, and in pain you will give birth, and you will desire to control your husband, but he will rule over you."
That's the Israelite man. He's gonna break up out of that, man. Like, fuck that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's on us, man.
And to get with a woman, as far as like you know, for y'all to be husband and wife, we know what husband and wife really is, but in this world to do that, the first thing you gotta do? You gotta bow the fuck down.
Yeah, you gotta bow
You
your
gotta bow
fucking knee.
down and present to her and see if she will accept it.
Yeah.
She looking at you like, this tough ass nigga. Should I say yeah, no?
Yeah, she'd cry and shit. That's all crocodile tears.
Yeah.
Because at that point, she got you.
Yeah, she got you.
You're conquered at that point. You didn't bow down to a lesser being.
Lesser being. Ain't that something?
Handle your power over.
You didn't bow down to this. You done got on bended knees to this.
Yeah, not that straight.
Hell
Our
no.
boy Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
I forgot the
Man.
award show they was at. You know, old girl came to his rescue. What's her name again? Megan Good.
Yeah.
He was crying. Got him, bro.
Yeah,
got him.
He took that contract.
Yeah.
He put on that dress and all that. And Edomite bitch was chasing that nigga for miles.
Chasing him, bro. He knew nothing but that motherfucker was like, shit.
The cave
And
bullet
still got him.
Yeah. Kick on his ass. You still a nigga, bro.
Yeah.
So here comes Megan Good. Got up in there. Got him both ways now.
Yeah. Turn. She done been flipped, slapped, twisted, went around the block and some.
Shit, she could
Ain't no
first start.
fucking demons, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. Where was we at? You was done, right? Okay.
This is back in 1 Corinthians 7:35. It says, "In this I speak for your own profit, not that I may cast a snare upon you."
For your own good. Right. For your own good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want to conquer you for real, son. Man, your ass over.
Oh, man.
With no Vaseline.
Peggy Cub.
Damn.
Peggy Bundy your ass, man.
Peggy low. Peg low.
Pegasus.
Shit. Got a game, man.
Peggy.
That's why. What's his name? The actor.
Which
Oh
one?
man, what's his name? That played whoop there trick.
Oh, Terrence Howard.
Oh yeah, hell
When he
yeah.
broke that down, I was like, wow.
Hell yeah, man.
He said, once you get over your manhood, ain't no coming back.
Ain't no coming back.
That's why our young boy had to go to therapy.
Oh, yeah.
He goes to therapy.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Fuck. Motherfucking therapy and shit. Talking to another Edomite.
You know, what seems to be the problem?
Nigga laying down, forehead all big and shit. God damn.
That dude kept saying nigga's 6'4", man.
Oh man.
You know, you see he's 6'5".
Boy, that's a big,
Damn,
tall,
bro.
nasty nigga, man.
Why you fear the Lord, bro?
Hey,
The
cause
some
the
of these
Lord
women
did
got them
that.
spirits on them to do
Yeah.
that, bro.
Yeah.
To get
Yeah.
to other men.
Yeah.
You know where you at, bro?
Giving over to vile affections.
Yeah.
I say that. All affections, man.
Yeah.
Shit. That's what you get for fucking with. Ain't you fuck with them hoochie mamas?
Yeah, bro.
Hoochie mamas.
Fucking hood rats, bro. Ugly
Yeah,
bitches, too. Ugly bitches, bro.
Man.
Yep. It says, "In this I speak for your own profit, not that I may cast a snare upon you, but for that which is comely.
Yep.
In that ye
Because
may."
it makes sense. Right. You know, to be by yourself, and you know what I'm saying, work on yourself and serve the Lord.
Right. He said not that he should cast a snare upon you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because he says, because if he's also if you burning, then marry.
Then marry.
But you gotta be wise with that,
Yeah,
man.
you gotta be wise.
Extremely wise where you putting your seed in, man. Because that's bro. That connection is no joke, man.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you're putting that sperm is a powerful entity, man. Like bro, it's like had a lot of time to think about this thing, man.
Yeah.
Like sperm carry memory and all that stuff, your DNA. So when they catch you with some shit, they know you. How the fuck she know this?
Right.
Because your sperm, right? You become one flesh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they'll know, like, are you okay? Like, what the fuck? You know, chilling, man. Like, what the fuck I feel this way for? I'm like, oh shit. They know, bro.
Yeah.
So if you put that in the wrong entity, right? Oh man, all kinds of miseries. Okay? We tell people
Trouble's in the flesh.
trouble in the flesh. The word should not be trouble in the flesh. Hell should be there.
Yeah.
It's motherfucking hell in the flesh.
Yep.
That was my language, brothers. That should be
Yeah, man.
For real.
You gonna catch him.
That's real.
That shit is not a game, man. It's not a game.
Huh?
It's in the same chapter, right? Trouble in the flesh.
So if you
Yeah, it's the same.
let that entity conquer you, the Lord gonna give you over to that mother effer, and she'll pull you out the truth.
Yeah.
All right? Because it's a challenge, man. Some brothers have the ability to go through that challenge. They doing their thing. All praise to the brothers like that. Some brothers ain't built like that.
Yeah.
Okay? You can't do another man's doing, or well, everybody has their own gift.
Yeah, that was good. That's what he said. Every guy got his own gift.
Exactly.
You can't walk like another man.
Thoroughly, man.
Yeah.
Okay? And we had to learn that through the years. I had to learn that through the years, man. You know? Like, hell no, I like being on myself. I just fucking flirt, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Having
Go
thinking
to
that I
gym
really
flirt.
like her. I'm like the other one over there too. I really want to be with you, but I don't. You know?
Yeah.
They do the same thing to us, man.
Yeah.
Especially the social media era. She got a social media. She got 1,000+ followers. And she like, you? Come on.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
deal.
right. The woman don't give you the number nowadays. I remember, you know, you get them digits.
Yeah.
You know, the woman will come up to you and give you the digits.
Right.
But now she'll give you, well, I give you my Instagram.
I got IG.
Guessing and shit.
Yeah, she just want an extra follower and shit.
Yeah. I don't know.
And that's their way to get rid of you.
Yeah.
Right.
Because if you do hit her up, you just sitting in her inbox.
Yep,
Yeah.
inbox.
With the rest of the niggas.
Rest of the fucking thirsty ass.
You know,
Yeah, the niggas.
million
Bitch ass
niggas.
The
nigga.
niggas sending their cash apps and shit.
That's because niggas post their whole life on that fucking them shits.
Yeah.
And she want to go on there and see what you about.
Yeah.
Okay,
Your
he got a
hypergamous.
car, this what he like to do. You know what I'm saying? She know
Hypergamous.
your whole shit, who your friends is, who
So I
you
tell
know.
the chick, nope, I ain't got no Instagram.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's like
Old school, man.
I ain't got no Instagram.
I got a phone number.
I got a number for you. Let's get to know each other.
Hey, that go back to that hypergamous
Yeah.
when they checking your status.
Yeah.
Right.
And if how they could come up off of your status if you got one.
Exactly. The fuck?
Yeah.
That's where we at, man. Ain't no love here, man.
Hey, the Bible
No fucking love.
teaches you how to deal with a woman, man.
Right.
What they about and how to deal with them, man.
Deal with lust, bro.
You know?
You deal with lust. Yeah.
Deal with lust. Greed. All that as we deal with fucking with these women. Only a few the Lord has deserved for brothers
That's
to
right.
make it part of the elect.
That's it. That's
That's a small number.
Yeah.
The rest of them gonna submit. You know? Like, come here. They're gonna submit. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It says, "In this I speak for your own profit, not that I may cast a snare upon you, but for that which is comely, and that ye may attend upon the Lord without distraction."
Certain J can't handle that. Because you gotta, in this society, being an Israelite, a lot of us got bad credit, you know, have no proper job, so you gotta build yourself up to that, to where you have leverage,
Yeah.
okay? You want all the leverage over that fucking beam as much as you can, okay? You gotta share a house, apartment. Your name is on that shit, or just your name only.
Straight up.
Okay?
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up and down. You got a car, whatever. That's your car. It's in your name only. If you can't get it, then suffer until you can fill yourself up. You'll put yourself in some shit. And you gonna be him, brother. Nigga, I told your ass, man.
Yeah, man, real talk.
It happens, bro.
They use that against you.
Yeah, you use everything against you.
Right.
That's my car.
That's
Right.
exactly what the term my car.
Yeah, it's my car. This and that.
It's my house.
You trapped. You already in hell in Babylon. Now you put yourself in more hell.
You can't whoop her ass.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you can't really do all that because police.
We in a fight with our hands behind our back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wake up in the middle
That's
of-
why the Lord called us worms. Fear not, Jacob, thou worm. A worm is defenseless.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Fear not, Jacob, thou worm, for I will help thee.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all about manning up, brothers. That's just a burning sensation. You know what I mean? It's all about manning up, brother. You have to. We speaking from experience. You know, because a lot of brothers share similar stories, and it's truth, man. You know, you gotta man up. You gotta go through that shit. You gotta pay them bills, get your credit up. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? I mean, work about to be obsolete, but that was the path we was teaching each other, man.
Yep.
Pray, fast, study, work out, get your hustle on, man.
Get your hustle on.
It's a formula.
You know what I'm saying? Jay got that term in the world, and you use it money over bitches. That shit is real.
Yep.
Because you have some type of substance. You get your own spot, get your own whip. You know what I'm saying? And you do you.
Yep. The ball is in your court.
Yeah. Leverage is the key. But this truth, we got the ultimate leverage. You gotta believe. You gotta walk that path. Get up, do what you gotta do. You gotta work this shitty job real quick so you gotta do it.
Yeah.
You know?
You gotta do what you gotta
You gotta
do.
do what you gotta do. Being out of a relationship, I never worked out like this in years. It's like I'm back in the military. I mean, being in the military is spiritual. In years, man. Because even at the gym, she's getting, man, I ex pull up on me while I was leaving the gym. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I've been calling. I said, I'm calling the fucking gym on my phone, man.
How you know where I'm at?
What the fuck? Shit was nuts.
How you know where I'm at?
No, you know, they know.
Yeah.
But that's what they do, man.
Yeah, because they know your schedule or whatever.
Fuck is that? God damn, bro.
I had some quick. You talked about man being alone.
Yeah.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, beginning at verse 25. It says, the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is good unto them that wait for him,
Yep.
to the soul that seeketh him.
Yep.
It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Verse 27, it is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth.
Yeah.
He sitteth alone and
Sit
keepeth
where?
silence.
Sit it alone. Alone. Some of us meant to be by ourselves.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It's just a fact, bro.
Foreign lives, man.
You know what I'm saying? You'll get more in touch with yourself because you're a prince of power.
Yeah.
You get some hobbies, activities.
Yeah.
They say you're excelling. You're like, dang, why
You
you
start
had
to
that
learn
in me?
yourself. You
Yeah.
start to learn who you are, man.
Yeah.
Right.
You went there, man, brothers, it's real, man. Like, the spirit was on brothers getting to the martial arts and shit. I'm like, I didn't know I was gonna, you know, get this good. Like, but with the chick, no. Why y'all got that?
Yeah.
Real shit.
Trouble in the flesh.
That's how they
Hell in the
That's
flesh.
how they, yeah. Trying to prevent you doing that shit.
You
You
always
too
at the
old
gym.
for that. You too old for that. What you done? You too old for that shit. Motherfucking shit.
God,
Right,
damn.
yeah.
Made it
Go,
in
go.
the codes.
Giving young boys run for their money. I'm tapping younger men. I'm about to be 44. All right? Teenagers, younger men. Might be on the same route along, but I'm tapping them. Little fucking shit. Once you stay active as an Israelite, bro, the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
That's what I'm
Fuck
saying.
out of here, eating right, whatever.
Sky's the limit with
Yeah.
us, man. Because the Lord is with us, especially,
Lord is with us.
especially us being in the knowledge, man.
Fuck over that chick, they not, you know what I'm saying? They're the opposition. A lot of them, man.
They got Satan.
They got Satan on them.
A number don't define us. It's you know,
Yeah.
I feel I feel the way that I felt when I was in fucking high school. It's not. I don't go by the number. I go, you know. I feel good.
I feel good.
I feel like I can still run, still ball. You know what I'm saying? Do it all.
You know what I'm saying? And
So
that
my
brother
body
ain't
tell
lying.
me nope.
We're a witness. His brother age. How long has it been? He aged
17, 18 years.
That brother ain't aged for him. Probably got a little bit more hair and shit.
Yeah. He ain't got no grades. He ain't got no grades. That
I got some grades.
Where the grades at, huh?
They on his head. They on his head.
That brother,
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
brother,
You know what I'm
healthiest
saying?
man in Israel.
Like I have an aunt. She just turned 62. Her and my birthday around the same. And she, bro, I'm gonna show y'all brothers a picture after kid, cause she's into the Rastafarian culture. So her diet is, bro.
Yeah, she
looks youthful still.
Yeah.
You see, it's all about that diet, keeping yourself moving.
Yeah.
Here's where we come from. We was always outside doing something. We come
Always.
from
no matter.
sheep's farm. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Building stuff.
Right. Shepherds.
Yeah,
Shepherds.
we was outside. We outside. We was always outside doing something.
Always.
Building something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Expanding our land.
Turning.
Digging fucking building aqueducts and
Yeah, I was just gonna say water, dealing with water.
dealing with water,
Wells, yeah.
irrigation, farming.
Matter of fact, who was it that Abraham had
Thank you.
got that well?
Right.
Yeah, he built wells.
Yeah.
He built the
Yeah.
well.
Well,
Yeah.
that's where we come from, man. We no goddamn apartment all
Yeah,
day.
stuff.
Oh, fucking just looking at one little room and
Room
shit.
all day in a goddamn
phone.
project.
He on the phone, bro, looking at your phone and shit.
No, they got us with the phones just stuck inside of your phone.
Yeah, bro.
Like a weirdo.
Esau done found a way to keep your ass in the house. Now they got this thing. It costs like what? Four G's is
That vert, yeah.
what is that shit
I
called?
agree.
They
Yeah.
walking down the street
Yeah.
doing all this and
Oh
shit.
my god.
That shit crazy, bro.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
The fuck?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he was
Nuts, bro.
talking
That's
and
bugged out.
shit to somebody online.
See?
I beat you, nigga. What the fuck?
Like,
They
go
give
to
you
the park.
PlayStation and shit.
Ain't nobody
This,
there.
this play, go to a girl, but we know what's up. We know
Yeah,
what's
we know.
disconnect.
We know. We
Yeah.
balance with
Yeah.
ours, man. We don't
Right.
overindulge in that shit.
Right.
You talking about the phone,
brothers
right?
go to the gym, brothers be balling and shit. Brothers into jiu-jitsu, whatever. Brothers got different small businesses on the side.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Brothers go to the beach, you know?
Hell yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
We mild men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like our forefathers.
Live simple lives.
Yeah, man. Simplicity, man. Well, you know, no more like your brother me.
You know that we do, man.
Where was we at though?
Lamentations, huh?
Yeah, cop.
What?
Back in Limitations 3, jumping back up at 27, it says, "It is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth."
It's you. A lot of us came into this thing. Some brothers came in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Straight up. Some brothers, a lot of us came in this thing was in the mid-20s. You know? In your youth, bro. Straight up, man.
Yeah.
That's what the Lord is looking for, because you're more invigorated, man. You got more energy.
Yeah.
You know?
Your mind ain't set in its ways.
Right, exactly. You know? That's the beauty of it, man. Its brothers are still here. The apostles, they came in this thing in their youth.
Yeah.
You know? Now you have the exceptions. You got Ola J coming in now. You know? However, the Lord got it set up is according to his plan.
Yeah.
Right?
It says, "He sitteth alone and keepeth silence, because he hath borne it upon him."
Yep. That's that hell. You got to catch in this thing, man. Much trials and tribulations as you enter in the kingdom. And guess what? That hell is good for you, man.
Yeah.
You know? It's in the hell, man. Place you get pissed off. But that's how you get built up. That's how you get experience. Tell the next man, you got children, you ain't got no experience in life. What the fuck can you tell your children if you ain't catch no help?
Right.
Think about that.
Tell them
The
nothing.
Most High said, "Great travail is set forth for all men." All mankind got to deal with this shit on earth, man.
Yeah.
You see? Especially, that's why we're the most mentally strong people on the earth, man. All right? Love everybody. Okay?
That's right.
That's why we got to jump through all kinds of hoops just to get some shit accomplished, man.
Yeah.
Man.
What the fuck?
Man.
You getting built up that way, man.
Yeah.
You're like, God damn.
Tell me about
Like,
it.
what the hell, man?
Yeah.
Girl, I used to see fucking Bob walk in the bank. Hey, I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, you pray to the Lord. Like,
Yeah.
shit, man. Oh, please.
Yeah, you know
Let's be a smooth transaction.
Hell yeah, bro, every time. Happy little Esau, just happy, walking around, jolly as hell.
Yeah, man, how's it going?
Ain't going through nothing.
Excuse me.
Not in trouble as us.
But now the Lord is starting to put hell on them.
Yeah,
though.
bro.
Yeah.
The tables are being turned.
Right.
Yeah.
Where was we at?
Last
go ahead.
verse, jumping down to verse 32.
Hold on, let me see.
But though he caused grief, yet will he have compassion according to the multitude of his mercies.
Woo! And that compassion starts with us receiving his truth.
Yeah.
Right. You're getting built back up now to receive a kingdom. Thrones and scepters, brothers.
Yeah.
Nation, a nation of, we're a future nation of kings and priests.
Priests.
Right.
Priests to the whole planet, to
The
all
whole
nations.
planet, brothers. The hell? We're not gonna be out here teaching forever.
Nope.
The truth is not gonna be on YouTube forever.
Right.
You gotta believe, man.
YouTube gonna be a thing of the past.
Right.
And that day is coming. That day is coming, man.
Yeah.
You know? You had a precept?
God.
Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon 7:7. Wherefore I prayed, and understanding was given me. I called upon the Most High, and the spirit of wisdom came to me.
And that's all we got. We have the spirit of wisdom, which is truth. The 100% truth, which is in the scriptures, but it has to be something downloaded in your spirit. Because a lot of us, when we heard this truth, it was like a switch. Like, holy shit,
Yep.
that's in the Bible.
Yeah.
Like, what the? Got stuck. I got stuck, bro. Literally, serious shit, man.
Yep.
So you turn around, it's already nighttime. You're like, oh man, I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
So you drive to work the next morning, you can't stop thinking about what the. You can't get enough.
Yeah.
That download.
You become Neo. When Neo was getting the downloads and Matrix,
Yeah,
that's
he
what you
was.
become.
Yeah, bro.
Can't get enough. I'll never forget them days, boy.
Yeah, bro.
That was the days of the Lord building your spirit up.
Yep.
It felt good too, you know.
I preferred her before scepters and thrones, and it seems riches nothing in comparison to her.
Who said this? Who said this?
Solomon, the richest man.
But when did it happen? Before he became king. Remember he the Most High gave him a dream.
Oh yeah.
Most High gave him a dream and said, what you want, what you want.
Right.
And he said, just give me an understanding heart that I may judge this great people of yours.
Right. Yeah. That's
Yep.
the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
That's the Holy. King David said, "Take not that Holy Spirit from me."
Right. That's right, man.
And then he gave him knowledge, wisdom, understanding. And he said, because you didn't ask to take down your enemies for riches and this, I'm gonna give you this and more.
Right.
Yeah.
I forgot how it said it, but he gave him even more.
Yeah,
So he added on to it.
since he didn't ask for the carnal things,
Right.
the Lord gave them to him anyway.
He gave it to him.
That's right.
He was the richest.
Yeah, man.
Right. And that's why there's never been a king like Solomon
Right.
that walked the planet.
Right.
Never.
And just like King Solomon, that's what the Heavenly Father is going to do for us. He's going to add on to what we know about that what we're going to receive.
That's right.
The scriptures say, eyes have not seen,
Yeah.
ears have not heard what the Heavenly Father have in store for us.
Hey, cause spiritually we asking what Solomon asked for.
Yeah,
By
that's
us
exactly.
indulging in this knowledge, when we at home, when we doing our own studying,
Yep.
we doing our own little shows.
Video. Yep.
That's the Lord. That's us asking the Lord to give us that understanding heart,
Right. Man.
Yeah,
You know
to
what
judge
I'm
the
saying?
people.
so that we can judge our people. So we don't look like Nate
Yeah.
when he was on the damn camera with Don what's the dude name? Ronald Dalton.
Yeah, Ronald Dalton, bro.
He ran from that nigga, man.
That's what he's dealing with.
A low life, yeah, with Jeffy.
Come on, bro.
That's low level. Come
It's
on, now.
easy, bro.
He didn't have it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's simple.
Simple.
Unto the prudent men.
Yeah.
Because we deal with it at the beginning, and with the flood, when the flood happened, it was only Shem, Ham, and Japheth and their family.
Right.
Those were dark-skinned people.
Yep.
Fuck.
Straight up.
They were not, Esau ain't came about till later.
Yeah.
The fuck, way later.
Right.
But fuck, so when you go into that, and you deal with the lands that was given to Japheth, one of the things it said the isles, when you go into the word isles, I'm doing a show now. Brother brought that out. It's going to link up with those Aboriginal peoples, man.
Yep.
The Hawaiians and Tongans, man.
Tongans, Polynesians. Yep.
Yeah. You know the Aborigines and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, over there in Australia.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to link up with those people.
Like dude, he played for the Rockets, the center. Steven Adams.
Right.
Yeah. He's an Aborigine.
Yeah.
You see that big ass goddamn? Goddamn.
Big ass.
That's one of them. One of them, man. One of the I believe the Romans used to call them the Picts.
Right.
When they were in their original land.
Right.
You know?
The Etruscans.
Yeah, the Etruscans. Yep.
And the Nodes.
Yeah, Etruscans.
So we know that. I'm sorry.
No, Salaki, if you Google a picture, put on Google Etruscan people, and it'll show you images. They look just like the so-called Polynesians and Pacific Islanders.
Yeah. Pacific Islanders.
Big ass bones and shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
And they nose and all that shit.
Aborigines and
Formed
stuff.
big, huge motherfuckers.
Yeah. Those are the original inhabitants of Europe, Russia. They got pushed now into those different islands, Pacific Islands now, man.
Right.
Yeah.
It was conquered.
Yeah, so the dark-skinned nations ruled first.
Yeah.
Esau ain't come about later. Out of the lineage of Shem. Right? From Isaac. So he went from Shem to Shem or Faxar, Eber, I think that Abraham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enoch.
Yeah, all that.
It was a whole line.
His whole line.
Yeah.
Esau came later. Esau got cursed.
Yeah.
What is you talking about? So once you realize the dark-skinned nations ruled first, Esau came up later, they were like, wait a minute.
And he stole everything.
They stole everything.
Stole everybody. Identities, changed everything.
Yeah,
That's what the Library of Alexandria is all about.
right.
They took all the records from everybody they conquered and they put it in the library.
Yeah.
And that's why they can do movies and show themselves as these people.
Right.
They ain't none of them.
That's what we call witchcraft.
Yeah.
Psychological warfare.
Hell
Why
yeah.
the Esau can be Egyptians, he can be everybody.
That shit's crazy, bro.
He's Superman, he's
It's everything.
That's all lies.
Right.
He's the Vikings, he's King James.
Everything.
God damn. You niggas are nothing, see? Ha! And it's all bullshit.
It is. We're nothing but
People
we
believe
everything
that,
in this
bro.
society.
Yeah.
Right.
People believe that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
talent alone.
totally, and the scriptures say he was given, oh man, we get that real quick. Revelation 20. All right, real quick. Most High allowed him to do that, man. Let's go to Revelation 20 real quick. Revelation 20. And, right, start at verse 7.
I got you.
Revelation,
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Revelation 20:7. It says, and when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison.
Oh, right there. Oh,
Y'all go ahead.
nah, because dumbass Christians read that, thinking it's the actual spiritual demon, Satan. Right? The word Satan means adversary. Loose out of his prison after the 1,000 years expired. Now, 1,000 years dealing with the dark ages of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, ruling Europe, Spain,
Ireland,
and Russia,
All of that.
Yep.
all the
that.
lands over there.
Yep.
All right? And they got pushed into the Caucasus Mountains over there by what? Ukraine.
Yep.
Okay?
The wild man.
I was going to say that. Afterwards, they start coming out the caves as wild men and start attacking the knights, those different people like the different jakes out there.
Yeah.
Eventually, they brought them into the freaking, and started cleaning them up. That's how they came into power, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
All right.
what I was gonna say about that, Nate broke that down wrong.
Right.
He said that's after the kingdom set up.
Yeah, remember he
Totally
said
going
we
on,
gonna
man.
we gonna have to fight against
Man,
Russia and all of
that's
them.
off, man. That's off, man. That's wrong.
Right. Satan right there dealing with Esau is also known as Satan,
Yeah.
the adversary. Spiritual demon works through him.
Yeah.
Also known as the goat. The he-goat. Alexander is that he-goat.
Alexander's that go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
It says it shall go out to
into
this.
that prison was them being pushed up into the Caucasus Mountains. Till that period of time, they started coming out, started attacking, so on and so forth, until they came back into power.
Yeah.
Right?
It says Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. It shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth.
So it jumps around. So once they got loose out of prison, you gotta, pretty much bring it all together. They started to come back into power. When they started to come back into power, the Most High had some plagues that happened in the Dark Ages, the bubonic plague. A lot of 2/3 of our people died. All right. So during that time frame, Esau started coming to the ranks of the aristocrat families and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Started killing off Jake.
Yeah.
Started murdering Jake, slaughtering Jake, and all that stuff, man. We started to lose power.
That's the spirit.
And then he started doing that. He started whitewash all the images and all that. Started burning all our images and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And now that the Rothschild families came up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of history between that time frame. Right? To where now he totally took control over the old earth. It's roughly paraphrasing for you, brother, summarizing it.
Yeah.
To where within his power, he started deceiving all these nations that I am God. I am this. I am that. They formed the League of Nations against us. They did all kinds of stuff to keep us down. Took away our freaking lineage, nationality. Started infiltrating education, medicine. You name it. It's deep. Everything. They infiltrated everything. They infiltrated real history. Whitewash history and all that.
Yeah.
He had a perpetual
They
hatred.
still got those the records.
Right.
Do you know the Vatican has 53 miles of a library that holds 53 miles of books,
The records of the world.
of books.
The history records.
Yeah, they got all of the history. They got all the records.
Yeah.
In the Vatican.
So here we are today. We go to verse 8. Go ahead.
It says, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth.
Job 9:24. The earth has been given to the hands of the wicked.
Yeah.
So that's why they got bases all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
Babylon is just the stem of their witchcraft, their movies, everything, the music. All right,
And that's why when Jake,
the money system, and all that.
when Jake get up so high, you got to deal with Esau. You can't just get up and then you up. No, you got to deal with the devil.
Oh, you sure do, because this
That's
is
why, because this is realm. This is time.
Yeah, I got a globe at the house, and it's one of the older globes, and at the bottom is Antarctica. And when you look on Antarctica, it got Rothschild on the fucking. It's like a spot, a dot, and it say Rothschild on that motherfucker. So this nigga got some. He doesn't even allow people to go down there, but he's doing stuff there all in Antarctica.
You got a lot of speculations going on, but I ain't gonna talk about that.
Right. Yeah. We be on the
Both
same
sides
shit.
said the bound, we can't pass.
Oh yeah.
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's that's true.
Beat the globe out at my spot.
We're gonna find out.
We gonna find out.
We gonna whoop that ass. Lord willing.
Yeah. Yeah, it says Gog and Magog.
Russia.
Yep.
That's Gog and Magog today. That's where they always in the news. Right?
To gather them together to battle.
So Revelations jump around. So now gather them together to battle is doing what we had today. For World War III.
Yeah.
All right? Right?
The number of whom is as the sand of the sea.
That's the military forces out there that's going to be out there in the so-called Middle East fighting, man. So Revelation is deep, so you got to be able to, pinpoint certain things, get to the point, man. So he was allowed to go and deceive the whole earth, nations, from generations, with lies, deception, history, you name it. But people fucked up in the head.
Yeah.
Took away our nationality. No, you're a Negro, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mexican.
You're a Native American. Don't forget that, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
You're a savage when we've got here.
Yeah.
Right.
Your language is
Bullshit.
English.
Right.
You're not from no community. You're not royalty.
Right.
Look at you. You're in the ghettos. Look at your woman. Not knowing these things are according to prophecy.
Yeah.
Right?
And he the one set it
Yeah,
up.
he's the what would you call
He
that?
set the
Antagonist?
traps.
Yeah.
He set the traps. Going back to the Industrial Revolution,
Oh, yeah.
Jake was getting them factory jobs.
Oh yeah.
Even like if you go like to Watts, Compton, when Jake started moving over to them areas, they was getting factory jobs.
Right.
But what did Esau do? He took them jobs.
Yeah.
He took them jobs away, and he left them niggas, left Jake in them projects.
Yep.
He said, "Fend for yourself."
Right. Exactly.
And that's where the gangs came, the drugs, all that shit, man. You know?
Yep.
Which
This is
he
not our
supplies.
rest.
Right.
Bro, it's crazy, man.
He got a thing called redlining, where he he put us in the red lines, and then Esau basically don't move into there.
Basically, when you buy a home,
when you're buying homes,
when you want to buy a home, let's say you find a lender, and you know he'll show you your options, but he only giving you the options that's red line just because of who you are.
Yeah.
He ain't telling you that. He not gonna tell you. You gotta know that. He gonna red line you. Well, only black families in this area, so-called black families in this area, and then you like, oh, but I want to live over here. They gonna try to get you to stay here because they red line this area.
Yeah.
Okay. This whole, like the brother was saying, this whole system is built to keep us under their motherfucking thumb, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't break loose unless you got the Lord with you.
Yeah, that's real. You make a certain amount of millions and all that, they check it for you, man. Shalom.
Yeah, they check.
Yeah, they checking your account. They checking you, bro.
Yeah.
Especially you got it by most I might bless you. You didn't really have to deal with them like that. You became a multi-millionaire. You know, they watching you, bro.
Yeah.
But that's their money.
Yeah.
You know? Then you start to go, get too savvy. Kill your ass.
Oh yeah, real quick.
Real quick.
Like, look what happened to Kobe.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. All our people that was up there and tried to break away from this damn devil. No, you can't break away from the devil. He gonna make sure he gonna get rid of. He gonna show you. He gonna get rid of you first, and then he gonna get rid of you.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby.
Real quick, you know how many Africans got the whole thing with that one country in Africa right now? What's the name of it, man?
Talking about what the president do? The young dude. Yeah.
Ibrahim
Yeah.
Uganda?
Not Uganda.
I forget the name of the country.
Yeah. Anyhow, you know me freaking people, leadership that came up in Africa to try to do what he did back in the days. A handful, and they all got clipped.
All got clipped.
So this ain't nothing new. Just to the fact we at the end now,
Right.
And the whole world's rising up. The vibration has changed.
Like the scriptures say. Yep, we in that time that the earth is rising up against them.
Yeah.
Look at Kanye West. They wouldn't let no nigga like that. And his money would have been he would have been doubled right now if they would have just let him keep doing what he was doing.
That's any of our people.
You know what I'm saying?
Any of our people that with talent that's been up in there.
Right.
You ain't finna go up higher than the devil.
That's why
everything. It was once upon a time. Everything he put out, Edom, Moab, all nations was just buying this shit up. I'm talking about he have a pair of shoes. Them shit $650. They buying it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The name of that country is Burkina Faso. Africa. Yeah.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? He getting the goddamn French up out of there. He got gold over there.
Yeah. He got the friendship out of it.
You know what I'm saying? But they still got to get back by Esau, the Russians.
Matter of fact, remember that 13 trillion they found?
Right.
Of gold.
The French,
A pocket of gold.
The French came in there and robbed them.
See?
They should have known.
Yeah, you already know it. That's
already know.
So the only reality is Yahweh Shai. Trampling these motherfuckers, pulverizing them, man.
Right.
Fucking the wine press, man. Put their ass in the fucking cave. Hide me from the lamb.
Yeah.
Watch all the time. Hide me. Yahweh Shai, bro.
That's it.
But what's that? Job 20th chapter, I believe, is 20th. It said they shall restore everything that they had.
That's right.
According to the restitution,
According to the restitution,
which is everything.
Yeah.
Because Yahweh Shai's ship will cover the whole earth, man.
Right.
He said, Habakkuk said he stood and measured the earth. I'm like, wait a minute. What the fuck? Like a giant, it's bigger than a mountain, bro. He's gonna cover this whole planet. Right. So every eye shall see him, bro. Yeah, the whole circumference of this earth, the globe. So witness that shit, bro.
Right. That's right,
The
man.
fuck?
And they gonna wail.
We been a national team, the way to run, man.
Right.
Every knee will bow, man.
Right.
Beautiful,
man,
bro.
That's all we got.
That's right.
It's Yahweh Shai, bro.
That's
What's
it.
right?
These are captains.
You think you gonna liberate your people and do this? No.
Yeah.
You gonna have always got a snitch ass motherfucker that's uploading that video. They try to take him out.
Yeah.
They just try to take him out, and they use somebody who was an insider against him, but he caught on.
Wow.
Esau playbook never changes.
Never.
He caught on. And he used that guy. He said, I ain't gonna kill you. I'm not gonna lock you up.
Yeah.
Continue doing what you do. We're gonna monitor you now.
Yeah. Now you know that motherfucker scared.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That motherfucker
Yeah, so
shaking
they allowed
and
him to
shit.
go continue with his plans, and then he rolled up on. He said two Westerners, all right, was ready to take him out. Right, there's asking the dude like, "Oh man, why we here for you a couple of days?" He said, "Nah, I'm good. Is everything good?" He said, "Yeah, he trusts me." As it was doing what they do, they roll up on him, man.
Wow.
Esau playbook never changed, because that's why us men of the Lord, if you ain't been around and all that, we watching you, bro. I don't know you, bro.
Straight
The
up.
nigga, you can buy a nigga cheap, bro.
And
I don't give a
that's
fuck, bro.
that's been ever since Esau has had us in captivity. That's been the
You always
MO.
use your own to come
He always
around.
uses his own.
So we know, man. We see you.
Buffalo soldiers.
Yeah.
Fuck out with your fucking paper money that's losing value. Come on, man. You got 11 countries that just dumped the dollar. We ain't fucking with you. We're rolling with bricks.
Yeah.
So if a nigga sell out right now, you're a fucking
You
hustle.
dumb as
You're
hell.
a
Yeah, you-
bitch made nigga. Hope you get born later in the fucking field. I want to see your ass.
Straight
Right?
up.
Yeah, that's real.
We come back as a fucking Hamite, man. Keep beating your ass.
Straight up, man.
Can't stand Jake. Niggas will sell you off for nothing, man. A piece of paper.
Yeah.
That's what Malcolm X said, man, before they took him out.
Yep.
They approached him, man.
Like they
And he said the money is being devalued since the 60s. He said that. There's an actual audio online.
Yeah,
Of him talking about that when they approached him.
and he wasn't bound.
He wasn't bound. He said, "You want me to sell out for a piece of paper that's being devalued?"
Wow.
That's since the 60s, bro. Wow. But what the fuck is up now, bro? What are you gonna do? Go live in Beverly Hills with your bitch ass? What the fuck you gonna do?
Right. And get harassed?
Yeah,
Right.
fucking be an
They give you a
outcast.
chick that she might be a transgender?
Right. I'm saying the
Fuck
fuck.
out of here, man.
Spanish, bro.
What?
Go get
But
you
these
some
things
fucking
must be.
Jordan.
Look at how the Lord did Judas, man. I was scared. 30 pieces of silver. Hey, I was shot performing miracles, bro.
Yeah, what
And
the
you-
fuck?
Yeah,
That's deep.
What that's deep.
Yeah,
30 pieces of silver,
Hey,
bro.
Salaki, on that the new season 5 of Chosen, they depicted that nigga Judas talking to the high priest. He was like, he said, "Yeah, first of all, I do believe that he's the Messiah. This and that." He was like, "Well, why are you doing this?"
Right.
He said, "Well, I guess I haven't seen enough."
That's a nigga for you.
Yeah.
He been programmed for that.
I like
Yeah,
how
he
shit
was.
is
He
that.
was
He been programmed for that. Lord set him up for that.
yeah.
See?
That was his
These are
life.
serious times. That's why GMS is not Israelite friendly. Okay? No, motherfucker. After camp, I'm out, bro.
Straight up.
You know? I'm taking it the wrong way. No, bro. You gonna see. You know? We not Israelite friendly. I'm not all on the ground. Hey, fuck that shit.
Yeah, hell no.
Oh, lying. So who is showing to everybody? Man, fuck you.
Hell no.
I'm
You
the
don't even
same
know
way,
I'm an
bro.
Israelite.
That's how you gotta be.
You gotta move. You gotta move like that, man.
Fuck being friendly with the world, man. Fuck this world. If they ain't about this, man, then fuck them, man.
Nigga with fringes,
You
man.
know, you trying to be liked and shit,
Yeah.
man. You in the wrong fucking spot, man.
Yeah, you see a nigga in fringes, the Standard Brothers, man. Who's sorry, man.
Yeah. Straight up. Every time I see a
not
nigga
saying
with fringes, I
Solomon
look at
is a
him
nigga.
in their face. I'm like, this is the simplest nigga I done seen
Simple.
since the last nigga I seen with fringes. Simple ass nigga. Shoes all extra big and shit.
Hey, I had a nigga try to boast on me, bro. This nigga had fringes on. He was boasting on me and shit. He don't even know. I'm been knew the truth.
Right.
All this. I just let him boast on me and shit.
I seen him doing security work. And I facts, man. So I had to get out the truck to go in the booth. It was last summer.
Yeah.
And he was looking at ICBK videos. So I
Uh,
thought he was ICBK. I was like, oh, shit, what's up, bro? You know, small talk.
yeah.
And the fight, he was the Sakari. And I was like, oh, why did I say anything? This fucking dickhead. He came with that law stuff. The law.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Fuck
Yeah, bro, we rehearsing the righteous act, bro. But it's not wise
Right.
for you to be like, I told him the truth.
Yeah.
He said, how you know? I said, bro, I'm GMS.
Yeah, their eyes get big.
Yeah,
They
he
get-
said,
their
oh,
eyes
I'm
get
with
big.
GMS.
Their eyes get big,
I
man.
said, Shalom.
Yeah. Hey, that's spirit. Their eyes get big as fuck when you tell them you with Great Millstone.
Because it's a whole stigma on us. Like niggas don't even know us, but it's a whole fucking stigma on us.
That's a good thing, man.
Hell yeah, I embrace it.
I embrace that
I
shit.
embrace it.
Yeah.
Hey, let's start.
I was in
Oh yeah, hell no.
I was in the back cave.
Yeah.
I was in the back cave a few years ago, and I had Ibadia and Bunyamya from the Mississippi camp when they was out here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I took them to the back cave.
Yeah.
And we in there, and it's a Jake in there, and the owner he's a Muslim, Elamite Muslim, and he was talking to that Jake. You know, they know each other. He was like, he asked the Jake, so what does the Bible say? And Jake said, Israel win in the end. That's all that matters. And he started laughing and whatnot. And me and the brothers was like, yeah, that's right. But we ain't in there on that. He was like, that's right.
Hey,
And we agreeing with him.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he came and he started talking to him. He's like, hey, y'all brothers know y'all Israel? He's like, yeah. We was like, yeah. He's like, who y'all with? We was like, GMS. He's like, oh, all right. I'll bullshit you not. He didn't. That was the end of the conversation. As soon as we told him we was with Great Millstone, that was it.
Cause he know y'all cut his ass.
That was it. And he was with
they can't fuck with
He was with HODC. No, not GOCC.
Oh yeah.
That's how you know.
He know y'all know.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't. That was the end of the conversation.
He didn't want no smoke.
And I was happy. I was like, good.
Yeah, get the hell away from me, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I don't know you.
You know what I'm saying?
White man can be saved.
Yeah,
I got something.
Hey, go ahead. That motherfucker said, oh, okay, yeah.
You know, fire you right out. They're gonna forsake
That was it.
Fuck out of here, man. I don't talk to people.
Beautiful, man.
Right.
You move like some spiritual ninjas out here, man.
Straight up, man.
Outside this, you ain't gonna know nothing.
Hey, we like to smoke and stack and smoke twins. Smoke and stack twins on center.
Right.
They had that reputation.
Right.
You know?
They scared.
Nobody don't
He's
fuck with
scared, man. They telling people, you know what I'm saying? He's a racist. They know.
Yeah.
They're scared. Ain't nothing they can do.
Yeah.
So somebody asks you, man, I heard you're racist. Well, how the fuck can I be a racist?
Right.
The last time I fucking burned somebody's house.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Man, you tripping. You remind me of somebody a nigga.
You remind me of something. On that movie Sinners.
On
that movie Sinners when he came out and he was digging in the car and shit, he shot him in the ass.
Oh yeah.
He was like, oh man, I didn't
know
know
it was you.
I didn't know it was you.
Yeah.
I know it was your truck.
Yeah.
And he shot the other dude. Said I can't have it. He said that somebody tried to rob the twins.
Yeah.
And then didn't pay for
They
it.
had that reputation of not being fucked with.
Right.
And that's with Great Millstone. We have that reputation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Leave us alone, man.
Just leave us the fuck alone, man.
I got you right here.
Go ahead.
If you happen to run across us,
Right.
count your blessings, man.
We peaceful. We peaceful, man. You know what I'm saying?
We just don't play that
We
bullshit.
just don't. We ain't fake, man.
Yeah,
We're not finna fake for no motherfucking Peckerwood, man.
That's right, bro. About the book.
About
Yeah, man.
this
Yeah,
book, man.
yeah. You got this right here. It's 1 Peter 1:17. It says, "And if you call on the Father, who without respect the person, judgeth according to every man's work, pass the time of your sojourning here in fear."
Man.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing with us here at Great Millstone. Read it again. Read it again.
Yeah, 1 Peter
That part,
1:17.
yeah.
It says, and if you call on the Father, who without respect the persons judgeth according to every man's work, pass the time of your sojourning here in fear.
That's right. Now, precept that up with Ecclesiastes 12.
Oh, that's his spirit. What the freak?
Oh, you was gonna do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's the spirit thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Precept that up with that.
Yeah.
Because this is what it's all about, man.
You talking about 12 and 1, right? Or,
Well, you can read 1, but then go to 13, the 13th chapter.
oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. It says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Heavenly Father and keep His commandments."
Ain't that what it just said in the scripture you just read before?
Yeah.
But just worded a little different. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
It says, "Fear the Heavenly Father and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man."
Keep going. No.
Okay.
There's more. There's more. There's more to that.
Yeah, and it says,
right, real quick, because we deal with the book of Ecclesiastes. The first chapter, King Solomon gonna tell you, man, this is all bullshit.
Vanity.
yeah, vanity of vanities.
Vanity of vanities.
All is
Vanity.
vanity.
Today's time, hey man, brother, this is all bullshit.
It's all bullshit.
Everything
Conclusion
but.
of this, you need a fair law.
Yep.
Yeah.
Straight up.
This life is not a game. That's what he's saying, man.
Hey, because that's the same. All the vanities. He said he did when it came to women, when it came to
His riches,
all of
folly.
it was bullshit.
Yeah. He's not giving my mind over to folly.
Yep.
That was all bullshit.
It was all bullshit.
It's nothing better than the fear of the Lord.
He had nothing but time.
Yeah.
40 years of peace on the earth. And time back then did not move how time is moving now.
Right.
Time was on our side.
Yeah.
So the Most High gave all the time to search things out.
To search things out. Yep.
Yeah, it says, for the Heavenly Father shall bring every work into judgment, and every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Right.
Look at that.
That's how Illuminati and the information started to get exposed. Through what? The internet.
World Wide Web.
The World Wide Web, man. Did not have a clue. I heard I was Israelite when I was growing up. Heard it, but not believe it. But Illuminati, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Right.
Then you looking into the scriptures, you're like, yo, the apostles. They ain't even the scriptures, they bring all
linked
like,
it up.
yo.
They linked it up.
They linked it, they're like, holy smokes, man.
Yeah, that was my first, that's how I started. I heard them Illuminati videos. That shit was scary as fuck back then. Shit was spooky.
Yeah.
Wow, it is. This is a dark, evil world, man.
Yeah.
And we are the light.
Hey, yo, I always tell that story. It was because I used to play the football. We had a big ass motherfucking lineman that came from Florida. Big, huge ass nigga, man. This nigga huge. We watching the Illuminati videos, and this nigga, he jump up, cut that shit off. Like, he just spaz out type shit, like crash out. But the nigga was scared. That's why he said cut it off. But the nigga was huge, big buff nigga.
It's always the big swollen motherfuckers that's the weakest, bro.
Hey, weak than a motherfucker. Come on, man, don't bleed that shit, man. I'll turn shit off.
Tripping, man. I just want to play football. I just want to play football, man.
Yeah, man, like that.
Jake is small-minded.
Yeah.
When you come, man, you start reading this stuff, man, you like, wow, bro, man.
Sometimes you gotta put the book down.
Damn.
All the time.
You real about you talking about some riches, bro. Man, Jake Solomon has some riches, bro.
Oh, man.
Real riches,
Man.
You like how? And then Israel was chilling, bro.
Yeah, chilling.
We was just chilling, marrying, drinking. You know what I'm saying? All the nations was subdued.
Yeah.
Having a good old time.
Man.
Riding our horses. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, when you read that account in the Josephus,
Right.
code on the horses.
Yeah.
In formation. All the horses the same color, drapes on them.
Yeah.
You know, that's where Nate and them get the purple and gold.
Yeah.
Right.
They
Made me think about them goddamn. It's like them Arabs. Man, I think it was a video. Arabs, they had gold chains on their sheets.
Oh
Yeah, that comes from us.
That comes from us, man.
The gold in the mouth, that was us.
Oh, that's us,
But
man.
we had it in righteousness. We were looking so beat up and dirty.
Hell
They
yeah.
were looking dirty as fuck with fronts in their mouth.
Yeah, bro.
That comes from us. He had gold in his hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in Songs of Solomon, the 5th chapter.
Yeah.
So he had braids.
Yeah. They say how we was decked out in
Decked out.
Ezekiel 16.
Yeah.
Right.
We had chains on.
Lord put the chains on our necks.
Still to this day, Jake love wearing that.
Yep.
We love wearing the jury and stuff.
You know, but we just dirty as hell now, so it don't look right.
Yeah, it's
You look terrible. You look terrible now.
Yeah, Jake got a whole goddamn
nigga vibe to it.
X5 Beamer, and then he going back to the projects.
yeah. This nigga pulling up to an apartment.
You know what I'm saying? He
They got these chains on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Looking horrible.
with lean in his cup.
Right.
Nigga got a blinged out.
$200,000 chain.
Hands
on.
sagging. His black ass lips.
He got
That's
that.
our culture.
Yeah, tattoos.
Tattoos on his face.
Nigga medallion is an AK-47. Like, man, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
look at that nigga Blueface.
Yeah.
He's a prime example of that type of living.
Yeah. So that's in your culture to be like that. Right. We're gonna trying to down you and shit. But we're on a low level now. So we don't get that later, man. We gonna get all that back. But that's where we come from. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The Most High made a difference between us and the nations.
Right.
Give us these laws, man, the commandments.
Exactly.
For a reason. The special people unto himself. Doing the when we was living in the tents, the tribes were divided by threes.
Yep.
Yeah.
3 tribes on the east of the tabernacle.
Yeah.
The tabernacle is where only the Levites, the special families of Levi was able to deal with the tabernacle. It's like it's a tent. That's where we kept the
Ark of the Covenant.
All right. So east, west, north, and south.
Yep.
The tribes lived around the tabernacle. We was dwelling. So Benjamin was living with Ephraim and Manasseh. Judah was with Zebulon and Issachar.
Wow.
You know, Gad was with I forgot who Gad was with.
Was it?
Yeah.
I forget.
We was like 3 tribes each around the tabernacle.
Naphtali, Asher,
That's where we
and
come from. Or you can
Yo,
grab
you
some
fine,
fast
you fine,
food.
you fine.
So anything that's going on, the Most High make his presence, bro.
yeah, he came
You like,
down.
holy shit, brother. And we seen it. All right, we come from that.
Wow, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Think about that, bro. I be thinking about that shit. I be mad as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man.
Yeah, we look where we at.
We seen it.
Yeah.
And that's remind me of Ezra when he was like, well, why don't we have an inheritance?
Right.
Yeah.
Shit.
Third
Ain't
time.
time yet.
Yeah.
It's part of the great education.
Yeah.
You gotta deal with it.
Learning
Yeah.
evil.
Good and
We
evil.
had to learn
Full
this
spectrum.
evil, man.
Man.
That's gonna make us whole gods.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna know both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like the brother said earlier, we're gonna be the kings and the priests, but of the planet.
Of the universe.
And we're gonna the universe, and we're gonna
Masters
be
of the universe.
We're gonna be Remember it said the law gonna go forth from Zion, and we're gonna be the priests.
Yeah. Think about that, man. And these bodies we got here, we beat up and all that. We're gonna be changed, man. We're gonna be sight back. We're gonna be able to walk again. The superhuman bodies, man.
That's right.
You believe that, bro?
Yeah.
They put it right in these movies. You're like, man, what the fuck? Esau a little right to mine and shit.
Yeah,
This nigga Esau has leprosy, but Superman gets healed from the sun. Whole fucking shit.
Right.
The sun tear their asses up.
Yeah.
So how can they be Superman?
Right.
And Wonder Woman? That don't make sense.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lie. That's deception.
Nature is against they punk asses.
The animals
So they
hate
want to
this
kill
one.
everything.
They getting attacked by animals every time we go in nature.
Remember that monkey, the ape, or the gorilla, Coco?
Coco, the gorilla.
She told him in sign language that y'all fucking up the earth. The earth is dying because of y'all.
And that's biblical, man.
Well, in the movie Sinners, what killed everybody was the sun. When the sun came up, it
killed
burned
all
everybody
the
up. That was spiritual because the sun represented like Yahushua.
Yeah, the heavenly Yahushua is described as the sun, S-U-N, in one of the precepts.
Capital S. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, capital S.
The missiles, man. It burns people up, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna start all over again, bro.
And that's the only remedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these
remedy,
buildings,
man.
all that shit. We come back down and fix our planet, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna fix it up.
I just want to be in that moment.
Whoa,
I
what
know
are
it's
we
gonna
fighting for,
it's
man?
gonna be like
What are we fighting for, man?
shit, man. We got ain't nobody got a better ending than us.
Yeah, man.
I got some. Hey, and you know, we prisoners of hope, man. That's
Yeah,
right.
Prisoners of hope.
Yeah.
Even if you're down and out, you might be depressed. For some reason, the Spirit of helping you to teach.
Yeah.
For some reason, man, I gotta do this shit, man.
Yeah. And then your spirit, then your spirit get
Get
lifted.
rejuvenated. Got me this morning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Got up. I was like, man, I gotta go work out real quick.
Yeah, do
The
something.
Spirit was like, cool. So I'm running my treadmill and shit. All of a sudden, ideas start coming to me for shows.
Yeah.
Do this show. I did 2 shows back to back before I came to King.
Yeah.
The Holy Spirit.
And then another thing, bro.
Sometimes you depressed, you gotta get up and start moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything start. You want to stay in that spirit. Sin got you.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you ain't shit. You ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah, you gotta get up and get
What
out.
is it? Idleness is Satan's playground.
Yeah, bro.
And it comes and goes. This is what we at.
That's
this
the condition of the
battle.
battle.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna have moments where you're not gonna. It ain't meant for you to be happy right now. You're gonna have to be mad or you're gonna be frustrated. But then other moments you're gonna be happy. Ain't gonna shit penetrating you in your mind.
Content. Being content with godliness.
Yeah.
Woo!
It says, "Be ye angry, but sin not."
Yeah.
And what the fuck you gonna do, man?
Can't do. Yeah, Esau gonna throw the book at you.
Yeah, come on, man.
You still gotta. We gotta go to work. We still gotta do all this shit. Gotta still be here. Yeah.
Where was we at? Wait, we was reading something.
Hey, I got a little more here,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
This
go
brother, you want to pre?
No, you continue.
Okay. Let me read it again. It's 1 Peter 1:17. It says, "And if you call on the Father, who without respect of person, judgeth according to every man's work, pass the time of your sojourning here in fear."
Like we just read in Ecclesiastes, every work shall be brought into judgment, whether it be good or evil. Go ahead.
It says, "For as much as ye know that you were not redeemed with corruptible things, as silver and gold, from your vain."
Which the word to redeem means to buy.
Yeah.
To buy back. Okay?
Yeah.
That's why I said we weren't redeemed with corruptible things.
Yeah,
Right.
this wasn't what's been established ain't been established by man. It's been established through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, using man. But it's the Lord that brought this together. Like it says in the Apocrypha, we've been brought together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One.
Yeah, we've been gathered together from the east from the if you want to get us in Baruch, get it in Baruch. I don't want to misquote.
By the word, by hearing the word.
Yeah, by the word is how we were brought together, man.
It's real talk. Because, damn it, none of us met each other. Brothers were doing different things.
Yeah, we was all on our own walks.
Yeah.
Bro, we different age groups.
Yeah.
Right.
That alone let you know.
About the word, the word.
Yeah, brothers,
Man, how our
everywhere,
mannerisms is. Man, we are the Israelites, man. God, brothers get in order, man. Shit. You gotta figure that out. Figure out the order.
Yeah, bro.
Some niggas has to get kicked out. Like, man, this nigga tripping, man.
Yeah.
Hey, real
God.
talk, man.
I was listening to Cleveland Testimony. That's a good video. Go check it out.
Yeah.
With them brothers at their door. And I was like, man,
That's part of it.
Man,
It's part of it, man.
Part of it, man.
It's part of it.
And brothers said, man, sometimes I want to talk shit. I want to talk shit. They could, I guess they couldn't talk, like they couldn't be like, I don't know what it was, but you know, it's just like, we Jake, man.
Out of order, man. So we used to be in order. That's where the tribes separated like that. You had heads over them tribes. We read the book of Chronicles. King Solomon said that.
Yeah.
The Most High loves order.
Yeah.
It's in there. So a disorderly conduct, you don't think, bro. Step out of that shit. You want to be disorderly? That's some nigger shit.
Yeah.
So you learn in Babylon. We wasn't groomed like that. In ancient Rome. We had order. We had elders.
Order and really that's the spirit of a woman, man.
Right.
To be disorderly and all that. That's the spirit of woman coming in.
Yeah, that's like, you ain't got no goddamn control.
That's the part of the psychological warfare.
Yeah.
The other part is being raised by these bitches.
They got you locked.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 36. It says, O Jerusalem, look about thee toward to the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from the heavenly Father. Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away.
Now, if you read from the top of the chapter, it's written. Baruch had it written as if the land of Israel was a person, so to speak.
Personification.
Yeah. So it's metaphorically talking to the land about us inhabiting it again.
Yeah.
Because we've been kicked out. We was kicked. When you read from the top, you know what I'm saying? You get the whole gist. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Yep. It says, Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One.
That's right. Come gathered together from the east to the west. All right?
By the word of the Holy One.
By the word of the Holy One. Where are we gathering at? Right here in the west, the Western Hemisphere.
Right.
All right? And this is where the Lord gonna get us. He gonna come get us from this side and take us up.
Exactly.
Western world. That's shit, man. Through the internet.
We on the west, we
Through
breathing
the internet,
Western
man.
air. God damn.
Man, we've been through it all, man.
Seen it all.
You know what I'm saying?
That's Israel.
Yeah,
man.
straight up.
We've been through everything.
Uttermost parts of the
That's why these nations cannot fuck with us, man.
Yeah.
That's what we got. They got to constantly gang up upon us. Do all kinds of shit to break your spirit.
Yeah.
Yep.
They got fucking use
Right.
deception.
Things that was meant to break you didn't break you.
still here.
Yeah.
The average person there. You know, you still here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. And we not conform to this bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We on the Most High's program. That's Romans the 12th chapter.
Yeah.
His vibration.
We on his vibration, man.
Isn't that wonderful?
With the
That's the best thing ever, man.
Best feeling in the world.
Right. Hey, like I was coming when I was getting here, I heard y'all speaking about, you know, we done been through brothers being attacked by demons, all that. That shit happened to me last night.
Oh, you had a fucking episode?
That motherfucker I saw, but it was like, you remember the movie Predator?
Yeah.
When he was invisible, but you could see his silhouette.
Right. Yeah.
I saw that motherfucker on me, man.
Oh.
And I was, you know, struggling because I thought I heard something in my kitchen fall. I was like, what the fuck? But then, you know, you get that feeling like,
oh yeah, your hair
my
starts
shit's starting to stand up right now. And I was like, oh, this motherfucker on me. And I started calling on the name and calling him. When I opened my eyes, I could see his silhouette. It wasn't it didn't look like a man. Right. It had like a demon shape to it.
Oh shit.
And I called on the name, motherfucker, y'all get the fuck off me. And it left. And you know, after them episodes, you like, oh, you
fuck. You wake up, you like, oh, talking to yourself and shit.
Hell yeah, I went to my phone, I put the videos on. That shit real though.
Yeah, put them videos on ASAP.
Sleep with the elders speaking and all that.
Yeah.
I'm playing around, man.
The motherfucking experience is real, man.
Yeah. That's the Lord to show you how real it is on the left hand side.
I ain't never seen the silhouette of a demon, and I saw that motherfucker, man. Damn. It like it had horns, but they were small horns, and it had like a small head. And he was just I couldn't see his ear trying to get at me, man.
Trying to
get in my
armor.
yeah.
That's what they do. I got a testimony happened years ago. That's why I know this chick is bugged out, man. My ex actually woke up and got stuck looking at the demon trying to get in me. And she was like, you know, shaking the bed, and I woke up. She's like,
oh
She
shit!
said the demon turned and looked at her, man. She said I was so sound asleep, I didn't feel nothing.
Oh, yeah.
You could use trying to get in there. She was saying,
yeah.
Oh,
they trying to penetrate.
Trying to penetrate that armor because that name.
Yeah, that's our defense, man.
That name, brother, those names.
Yes.
And we performing those acts.
Yeah.
So you got a spiritual shield around you can't fucking see.
Yeah.
And even if you might get negative thoughts, it's just for a second or so.
Yeah.
You gotta combat that shit.
Yeah.
Right. You with the name.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. That shit was real.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's not again. And years ago, the motherfuckers manifest themselves to me. Ball of flies, like a basketball size of flies was at my sliding window.
Oh.
And I was like, where the fuck these flies coming from, man? Right? And I finally caught them. It was like a round ball of flies. And it's just, holy shit.
That's
I got the raid.
Get your ass out of here.
Years later, came out with the whole different entities of demons, Beelzebub, Lord of the Flies. They manifested so. Beelzebub was trying to get a brother.
That's the same story the apostles explained. Remember, they did an exorcism on the house?
Yeah.
I got the fuck out of that apartment, man. And his next door neighbor had a fucking idol of the Queen of Heaven in his apartment.
That's what it be.
Yeah, them spirits be around.
Yeah.
He had an idol, like a female idol, in his apartment with his chick. He's inviting me over there to drink with him. She be all acting crazy and shit. Not we were in that in depth with left hand energy. But now I know. Damn.
And we're surrounded. We're surrounded by that energy.
Yeah.
Remember, Job 9:20, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. We're surrounded by that energy, man.
Yeah, man. You got covered. Got the why done. You, the children, and we're hoping like hell. And all of us, y'all shy, keep the hedge around us. Because you're going to get tried.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go, tried in the fire, accessible men.
In the furnace of adversity.
Just a reminder to let you know, motherfucker. You better not get beside yourself.
Right. And that's what be happening to a lot of them. They get beside themselves.
Fucking
Get up in there.
demons.
Yeah. That's real, man. Go ahead, finish that.
Yep. It says, verse 37, Baruch chapter 4. It says, Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together.
Sent away from where? Land of Israel. Israel prophesied we was going to get scattered among the nations.
Got evicted.
He even started worshiping their gods. That's why Jake into the Islam shit.
Man.
And it said wood and stone. That's what a fucking Muslim, that's what they were. You can walk through.
The cobblestone.
The cobblestone is an idol.
Yep.
Exactly.
And a lot of our people is
stone.
caught up in that. Get locked up in jail. I'm a Muslim now. No more cocaine.
Yeah.
No more
Bean pies.
And them niggas be them Muslim niggas be fighting against their own.
Yeah.
Want a bean pie?
You know? It was a Muslim nigga that pulled the gun on us on Hollywood all them years ago.
Real?
Yeah, he was Muslim. He was like, I remember because he was like, I'm Muslim. And then the nigga pulled the strap out and said, I'll pop all you bitch ass niggas.
Yeah,
Hold
y'all
up,
got
nigga.
it sucked up.
What the fuck?
You gonna shoot me, nigga? Broad daylight, nigga?
Grimy ass
Yeah.
niggas.
You like jail.
Muslims are right. Them niggas.
Big ass get right here.
And probably thought we was gonna run.
Yeah, we stood there.
Okay. So the Lord is gonna come back real soon and
Yeah.
teaching, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
What was wrong with you? See?
Jake has been conditioned to hate themselves.
Yeah, man.
It says, Thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One.
Yep. It starts off with the man.
Yep.
Right? This is for the men first. The flock of my pastures are the men.
Man.
Right? You got these women out here like the Lord showed me this revelation. And
Oh, ain't with none of
shut
them.
the fuck up. Turn that shit off.
I turn that right past that
Leave
shit.
a comment.
Yeah,
Shut your ass up.
I be wanting.
Yeah, a lot of
type that
times
shit,
and
but I'm
shit.
like, man, nah, let me
You can have your profile private.
Yeah.
Stupid ass bitch.
Lord showed me this.
Shalom. The Lord gave me a vision, and He had me write it down. And I heard, I shut the you didn't hear shit. Well, you heard a demon.
Yeah,
That's it.
Only ones that's credible is the ones that give dreams. At least that was right here.
What's with the scriptures? That's the only
That's the
one.
only ones that are credible when they talk about the dreams they have.
Yeah.
And they can match with the scriptures. Outside of that, when the Lord showed me I'm Esther and she said,
Yeah.
fuck up.
Yeah, right?
Lying ass.
Shut your ass.
Hell no.
I'm Satan, man. Come on, this guy right here.
Goddamn demon.
Caesar Bouchier. And she said, yeah, man, you better run. Yes. Go ahead, bro.
It says, rejoicing in the glory of the Heavenly Father.
And that's what we do. We rejoicing in the glory that the Heavenly Father that He has given us, which is His Word right here. But imagine when He actually gives us the physical glory. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
You think Jake bad now?
Time for their visitation. Yeah, say we're gonna be close.
We're gonna be flawless.
Just thinking about that.
Yeah.
We're gonna be flawless.
That was it, right?
Yeah, that was it on that.
I got something. This is Wisdom of Solomon 3. Now start
Verse 1.
Yep, start right at the top.
Right at
It
the
says,
TV.
but the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High.
You see that we just threw up?
Yeah.
Y'all brothers know what this is, right?
Yeah.
Demonic Pronoto.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Trump loser.
Yeah.
Fucking loser.
He better get his ass to the house. Yeah. For Ice come get his ass.
Ice, baby. Fucking loser. You sent to El Salvador. Throw that shit up in there.
Yeah.
They keep the lights on 24/7 for your ass.
They had
You
your
got
ass.
one bathroom,
That's it. How they ass sitting on the
Yeah,
floor.
one toilet.
Fucking,
one toilet.
You sitting in front of everybody.
Yeah.
everybody got to sit down in that like kindergarten.
That's why we don't fuck 2/3. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck scared.
Fuck them, man.
They talking about. Well, okay, bro, you got it.
Like that shit don't even really bother us.
Nah.
Yeah, we know what it is. We know they're demons, and that's it. That's it.
Fucking loser.
Yes. Nigga finna go loser life.
Yeah.
Wisdom of Solomon 3. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery, and they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace.
That passed on in the faith?
Yeah.
Earlier, go ahead.
Yeah, that was the second time.
For
though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality.
Some of us gonna be put in that predicament to become martyrs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
In the sight of men.
Yeah.
Tortured. You know, go ahead.
And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded.
All the hell we going through. Jacob's trouble and all that. Go ahead. Shall be greatly rewarded, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. For the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself. As gold in the furnace hath he tried them and received them as a burnt offering. And in the time of their visitation.
Time of whose visitation, brothers? Whose visitation? Yahweh shining and the angels. Yeah, that's who's visiting the earth. Rim versus rim. We already here.
Right.
And in the time. And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble.
Spiritual power.
Right?
You're going to be enhanced
Right.
in a twinkle of an eye.
Like old girl Dream, she said she was cooking up and she just saw little sparks. And every spark she saw was a member of the 144,000.
Yeah.
That's what she said, that she saw in her dream. And she was like, these were the warriors of God.
Yeah.
That's right.
I was like, oh shit. Yeah, man. That's the scripture I thought about when she had that dream. She put it, she put it up online.
Ezekiel 37.
She said her husband was one of them.
Yeah, she said her husband was one of the 144,000.
Hey, Saquon, she said the best way she could describe it was they got transformed into angels.
Yes.
That's the best way she could say it.
So right now, brothers are in this mortal flesh, our spirits, or our angelic.
That's right.
I could get something to go with that.
And the seeds that come out of you, they're part of that number. The same thing applies to them.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Just to add to that,
finish that real quick. Real quick, because they're going to judge the nations.
Last verse 8. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever.
That's right.
That's right,
He
man.
said he's coming back to gather the sheep from the goats. He's going to gather all nations and separate them from the sheep of the goats.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the sheep.
Matthew 25, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got that.
Like one more verse.
Oh, okay.
One more. It says, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love and abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect.
Point blank, period.
That's that. How you know? Because you got this truth. And if Lord constantly shows you morality, dreams, even demonic attack, let you know. And Satan got to do his job on his men too.
Man, I ain't
Because
never.
he sent it to Job. Even Yahushua had to deal with that shit.
I ain't never dealt with no demons till I came into the truth.
Right, me neither.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Left hand side, I had no
Never.
idea how serious that is, man.
Yeah.
It scared me straight.
Hell yeah.
Scared straight.
Don't want no problems
I
with
don't
it.
want no problem.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. All the things I committed. For real, man, ain't no joke, bro. Man, you gotta say Salaki al Bashim al Shai and what?
Yeah, exactly.
But to add to what the brother was just reading, like the sparks, and the whole talk of how we're gonna be moving like sparks among the flame.
Stubble.
Yes, like among the stubble.
Yeah.
This is Ezekiel 1 and
T-Red died, bro.
in 13. It says, as for the likeness.
Yeah, but we should be good though.
It says, as for the likeness of the living creatures, their appearance was like burning coals of fire.
Those are the angels.
Right. Yep.
Right. Ezekiel, the first chapter, is breaking down the angels, the appearances, and the chariots. In this instance, the angels had, there's 3 faces or 4 faces? I think it's 4. 4 faces.
Yeah.
4 faces. Each of those angelic beings had 4 faces, which is symbolic unto something, but they did have them faces, bro. Yeah, angels can come looking very terrible.
Yeah, because they had that in that. They had that in that.
He finna take the child out.
They tried to put something like that in Riddick.
Yeah, the Chronicles.
Hey,
of Riddick.
Kalai, scoot up. He finna take his child out the car.
Yeah. Yep.
But
So those are the creatures that most Ezekiel saw.
Yep.
They had the face of a lion, the eagle.
Yep.
What else? The lion, the eagle,
lion,
ox, and a man. Okay.
Yeah.
That's scary. To look upon, bro. And they actually appeared like that unto them. Sometimes the angels will come looking like men. But they come looking bugged out shit like that, bro. You know, like what the hell?
Verse 6 says, and everyone had 4 faces, right? And everyone had 4 wings.
Right. That's crazy. The Most High throw out. You can't defeat that like that. No.
Yeah, hell no. It's impossible.
Just the sight of it, just the sight of something like that.
You want me to scoot up? Put the mic on?
Right.
Price is right here. That's cool.
In certain movies too, they show that.
You can walk through.
You good?
Oh, okay.
In certain movies, they show they move so fast that it looks like they got 4 faces.
Right.
They just, you know, they're moving so fast. It's just like you catching just their.
Well, it's the elements. Just like in the movie Immortals.
Oh yeah.
When he came, he was moving so fast.
Right.
Some of his elements was like left behind.
Right.
You know, catching atoms.
Right.
You know, all made of atoms.
Right. All made of the elements. Right.
But verse 13 it says, as for the likeness of the living creatures, their appearance was like burning coals of fire, and like the appearance of lamps. It went up and down among the living creatures.
Right. So that's creatures are the angels, and the other parts are with the chariots. They were controlling chariots. They were in tune with the spaceships. Man. Right.
Yep.
Right.
It says, and the fire was bright, and out of the fire went forth lightning. And the living creatures ran and returned as the appearance of a flash of lightning.
Moving fast, man.
That's where they get the flash from.
Right.
And that's where it links up with sparks among the stuff.
Right.
You know, they was moving, you know.
That's how King David moved on the battlefield. That's why he was able to kill 10,000 without having to score an army. Remember the song the women of Israel sang? Saul has killed his thousands, and David his tens of thousands.
There's 1,000 people. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
So King David top 10,000. Hey, yo, brother. I'm rolling with you, man. That's where we come from, bro. Stuck like that. We're reduced to worms, man. They will never tell you that in school. Yeah, that's why they call us the angelic sons of Isaac, the Anglo-Saxons. You know what I'm saying? When Michael Jordan was on the scene, the things he was doing, that was some angelic shit. The whole world, when he on the ball court, they tongue out, Jordan. You know?
Flying through the air. With the ball in one hand and his tongue hanging out his mouth. That's God's status.
That's good. On a lower level now,
On a
bro.
lower level, you know?
Yes.
Come on, it was
Smooth. There's people that describe Wilt Chamberlain
Right.
as almost like super.
He was gigantic, bro. Come on, man.
He could pick up 500 pounds with ease.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, damn. He just pick a dude up like this. Like he was just a little heel.
Yep. Israel, man.
Yeah, it's us, son. The son Israel. He is a prince of God. He is a prince of the power.
You being an older brother, remember this chick used to run track called Flow Jump?
Yeah.
Bro, up to this day, nobody could break her record for women. That's in the 80s, bro. And she's the one who started the crazy nails and all that. Might be a Gadite. Yo, she might be a Gadite.
You just reminded me of a woman basketball player in the 80s, Reggie Miller's sister. She was the first woman to dunk a basketball.
Give it to Reggie.
She got a documentary on Prime, I think. But she was better than Reggie.
Give it to him.
She used to give it to Reggie, man. Before the WNBA, before they only had college for the women.
Right.
She was the Jordan of female basketball.
Check out Flow Jump. Might be a Gadite. They still can't break her record. She ended up dying in her late 30s.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
See that? Yeah. She was gone, bro. You think the Jamaicans have that? No, the Jamaicans ain't beat her record.
Nope.
And I'm like, she got to be a Gadite. The Gad is known for that.
Yeah,
that type of shit. With
Yeah.
speed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Benjamin couldn't break her. I'm telling you. That's the fastest tribe, bro. Like, male or female. They couldn't beat her record.
Right.
Silly
Look her up, man.
Look her up, dude. She looked like a Gadite. Light-skinned woman. She had her hair and everything. She had the long nails and all that. She got it. Yeah. She ended up dying in late 30s. That's what we talking about. That type of stuff. Where we at? This is Psalms 18 by King David. Or whatever. If we can get Psalms 18, give us some more insight. Get Psalms 18 before we're on that. Before we got time. And our whole chapter, man.
Yeah, because that's when King David, that's when he called on the Lord when he was on the run from his enemies. And the Lord made things happen for him. Supernatural things.
Hey, that's probably an auntie, bro.
Oh yeah, that's a better. She like my mother, bro.
Yeah,
no bullshit. I got a picture of my phone. She look just like my mother.
That's Flojo, man.
That's crazy. I don't keep on looking at my picture.
Ain't no way. That guy can get that. Up to this day, because they can't break her record. You see her run, you like, bro. Because you see them Jamaicans, Benjamin, they fast.
Yeah.
This chick right here, bro. Wow, they can't. Bro. Benjamin fast. Yeah.
Shit. Israel, period.
Yeah, bro.
When you got athletic Israelites, they go above and beyond.
Right.
What they do. If you got Israelites that's into books and school,
right,
they go above and beyond. Like you brought out the child with the highest IQ. Oh, yeah. It's a Jake.
Yes, a Jake.
It's a Jake child. It's an Israelite child. You know?
Yes,
We make the world go round.
Right.
Hey, when you watch, you into sports, it's Jake that's entertaining. You in the movies, you into watching movies. It's the Israelites that are entertaining and make you think you back in these different time things. Brian Cooper. Yeah. He made that movie, you feel like you in the 1930s.
Right. He's from Oakland.
Yeah, he's from Oakland.
Yeah, man. That's beautiful, man.
And that shows you we at the end of Esau's society. Right. Just like in Rome, ancient Rome, Jake started taking over everything. Right. Jake is taking over everything in this society, man. Everything. I'm talking everything, man. Don't you know, I was watching Inside the NBA, Charles and them. Don't you know damn near the whole stage crew,
Jake.
The stage man, they all Jake. They all Jake. I was like, damn, I was like, yo, we taking over this one. That's the sign of Esau's downfall.
Now the company quarterbacks is Jake.
Back in the day, they didn't allow Jake to be a quarterback. They wanted to keep that specifically for the white boys. But once you got one black quarterback and he started doing magnificent shit, and then another one, and they like the other owners like shit. We gotta compete. We gotta go get a nigga.
Yeah, we gotta get another pick.
Yeah, we gotta go get. That's how it is. Like when you watch the movie Glory Road. I know you seen that basketball movie, college movie. With Jake, he started the first all black starting five against Kansas, all white. And they ran him out the motherfucking gym. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he told the white boys on the team, he was like, y'all not playing this game. Yeah. Right. I'm going with all the blacks. Right. And they ran them white boys about the gym. And then after that, all the other schools started recruiting black. Yeah. Same with Jackie Robinson. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. When Jackie Robinson made it to the majors, they was like, shit, we gotta go get some niggas from the Negro League there. Yeah. That's how it always goes. That's a good movie too.
That's what that guy on Celtics, Larry Bird. Right. Said, don't put no white boy on.
Exactly. So Bird said that. Bird said it was disrespectful when a white boy was guarding. That's how you know Bird was very
Hell yeah. He used to talk mad shit.
He was very competitive.
Hell yeah.
When Jake got that spirit in him, he was so competitive. He go bump his meal, man.
He's one of my favorite players.
Yeah, man. He does some real legends.
Larry Legend.
That style of play in that movie, they was complaining about the style of play, the way Jake was running. Jake was running and doing all, they wasn't just walking it up playing. They was passing the shit out of it, Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they was running them. That's what we said, running ass up. Right.
Then they right there.
They weren't walking the ball up.
That's crazy, man. I ain't never even heard before.
Yeah, Flojo.
It was a TikTok, bro. Everything. A lot of shit on TikTok.
Everything.
Holy shit. He was showing a video of this chick was running. Flojo. I looked, whoa.
That's it. Kind of like an old school version of, what's old chick in track? The sister that's fast?
Shakari?
Yeah, she kind of like that style back then. Right, the original style. Right, and the nails,
She had the long nails and everything. And she had a style there, man. You see it, I was like, wow, man.
It was a time.
Yeah, we both. Oh, whatever.
This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. Then,
that's a beautiful one to close.
Then answered I and said, when shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
And that actually happened inside the womb of Rebecca. They were fighting each other inside the womb.
Wow.
Now it's manifesting itself on this, third dimensional plane. The Most High is far out, man.
Yeah, it's gone.
This is all part of his plan. Shit, man. Right?
For Esau is the end of the world.
That's how we know who is ruling right now. That's how we know who's in the land of Israel. Esau. They can't run away from the prophecies at all. Okay? And the Most High has allowed us to link it up through the scriptures. You can't come back to this. The fact checkers in the scriptures, man. Through the spirit of prophecy. That's the spirit you have to be in. And everything starts to unravel. See, we was going to church, we was talking some bullshit. God's all over the world shit. No. The spirit of prophecy, man.
They teach you the Beatitudes in church.
Nothing else. Go ahead.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So we're the next one up to rule. Right. The next one up to rule are the Israelites. Plain and simple, man. No way around that, man.
China not gonna rule, Russia not gonna rule for a little, none of that.
5 minutes. You're gonna rule for 5 minutes.
All of them coming down. Every last one of these nations are going into captivity to the Israelites.
That's right.
Anybody got anything else?
This was an edifying lesson to you brothers out there. We're going to close it out. Thank you all praises, honor, and glory. Unto
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash.
That honors to the apostles, that great person who told us his word. Shalom to all you brothers out there who teaching his word true and sincere.
Yeah. It's been a long time. I ain't teaching y'all, brothers, man. Fuck, man. They're like, y'all don't miss a brother.